A heart without a soul cannot beat. A heart that cannot beat turns to ice. The ice hides what once was until the soul comes calling again to awaken what lies beneath the frost.
I learned my entire family is dead.
Yes, you did.
Last time on Soul of Frost, the party arrived in, I forgot which city we're in.
Galanid.
Galanid, which is a greenhouse city growing essentially fresh produce and grain and foodstuffs for the entire, like a big region of,
Pretty much the entire Salter colony.
yeah, the entirety of Salter. It's been damaged as it's been attacked. And we arrived back. We arrived there.
Mm-hmm.
What else happened? We met with we met the mayor, the usurper mayor, who was the now mayor's brother, and we also met with a district attorney who had history with Bastion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And she also identified the item in our possession as the Soul of Frost, in which she subsequently, in which it was a, I don't want to say weave stone, it's an essence stone, basically, super powerful essence stone, and Fickett bound to that essence stone. And last we left off, he was puking everywhere from from binding himself to that thing, or I don't remember what he was doing, but it wasn't comfortable.
Yeah, he got kind of frozen and then rapidly unfrozen, and in general was not having the most amazing time sensory wise or mentally, on account of having, as Colby said, just learned that his entire family is probably dead, and he's lost probably 20 years of his life.
I'm upset.
So
mildly upset, you know.
Yay!
Womp womp.
That is where we left off. Right now, Fickett has just recalled Cranberry into his chest, at which point the Soul of Frost, which was on Cranberry's forehead, is now like embedded into the gem, or like the weird crackly glass of Fickett's chest. And yeah, you're just standing in the town square. What do you want to do? Dawn Caller said she'll probably be back in 4 or 5 days.
Well, I don't know about the rest of the lads, but I would like to buy some better armor.
Okay.
Well, I guess.
What kind of armor do you want to buy?
I would like to buy... I want to say I wanted to buy hide armor. Let me double check that.
While Emma's looking for that, anyone else who wants to buy things, start looking for them.
Yes,
Okay.
hide armor, please.
Hide armor, okay. You find yourself some hide armor that'll cost you 2 gold pieces. And are you selling your padded armor?
Yes, please.
All right, then that'll give you back 2 silver pieces.
Nice.
There you go. You are now wearing your hide armor.
How much
Did I-
would a pair of hand wraps of mighty blows without like any runes or anything?
Well, they
Cost.
always come with a potency rune.
I
Um,
see.
But the base hand wraps of mighty blows are 35 gold for
All
plus
right,
1
never
potency.
30
Um,
gold. How much money do I have on me right
Not much currently.
now? Not much.
Rachel, did I hear you have a question?
I was just going to ask if I remembered correctly. I gave my money to Bastion to hold for me.
You
Was that
did.
correct?
Did.
Okay.
You did.
Okay. I thought I did, but I didn't write it down in my notes. I was like, I thought I did that.
You very
but
definitely did, yeah.
I could be imagining things, but okay. I just
So
don't put
even
that in my
though
notes now.
you're very tempted to give the armor merchant some of your money, you're holding yourself back because you don't have your money.
All of Morgrim's money is just sitting in my pocket. And every time she looks at me pleadingly to give it to a random stranger, I'm like, no.
Better right
Well,
now.
and Morgrim and Wyatt, since I think it's been a full day since you re-rolled for your Essence Stone berries, make sure to roll. You should be making sure to roll 1d10 for those every day and adjusting the
Okay.
quantity you have in consumables. 'Cause you get one d10
So-
every morning.
Oh
and
my
they-
gosh!
They do not roll over.
Do their berries do the same thing, or do they do different things?
As far as they're aware, they do the same thing.
Do we know what they do?
Mine gives like 1 hit point. I
Yeah,
think.
it's 1 hit point of healing,
Oh.
and they can be used as a cooking ingredient in a pinch.
Okay. Yeah.
Cooking ingredient in the
Can you
future,
feed
say.
the berry to an unconscious person? A dying person?
Yeah, they're small enough that somebody could swallow one whole without choking too hard.
You could just smash it until it's like
Yeah.
berry juice.
Yeah, just throw it in their mouth, shut their mouth forcibly, and that should do the
It's
trick.
like baby food. You just spoon feed it to the corpse.
Oh wow.
So yes,
You really
that
have to
is-
go
that is
there.
indeed an option.
How is
Nice.
what I said any worse than any other suggestion that was made?
I didn't even hear what you said, so
Yeah.
Never mind.
So Bastion has acquired her armor. Does anyone else wish to purchase anything, or does anyone have any, ideas for what they want to do, where they want to go? I'll pull up the map
Where-
of
We
Melina
talked-
just in case, even though it's not labeled because I'm an idiot. I'll start putting some
We
labels
talked
down.
to that one guy who said there would probably be work if we went to the guild, right?
Yeah, the goblin who you saved, he's one of the greenhouse engineers, and he said that if, because of all the damage, he's sure that the greenhouse guild would have some work for you,
Ugh.
if you're looking for it. So yeah, there's that.
Look, I mean, we're meeting back here in like 5 days, right? Because we're sticking. This is Wyatt speaking, by the way. We're sticking fucking through this, right?
What do you
Aye.
mean?
I mean, whole mystery to be solved. Soul
Got
of
nowhere else
Frost.
to go.
Yeah,
Well, I kind of want to know why we were kidnapped, so.
yeah, kind of that too.
So what's the goal?
Or I'm making a narrative
Not die.
sense that we all go together and we're an adventuring party now.
Ah, I see.
Thank God
Yes.
it's been stated explicitly in the narrative.
Explicitly.
Here it is.
guys.
It's our big moment.
Yeah, what do we call ourselves? The Soul of Frosters. No.
No.
Soul of Frosters. Oh boy.
Wow,
It's
no.
a-
If that becomes
it's
our
official
name, I
now.
veto.
Are we gonna call
I
ourselves
was like-
Frosties?
What about
Well,
Stay Frosty?
It's like that time in all those movies where they say the title of the movie out loud.
Yeah.
What are we? Some kind of Solar Frost?
That's
That's
literally
happened
the
last
thing that's
session, right?
implanted in your chest.
Oh my lord.
Oh my gosh. Anyway. Alright, meet back here in 5 days or whatever. 3 days, I don't know.
That's your plan?
Well, I mean, what the fuck else are we gonna be doing?
What about the rest of today?
Yeah, there's like, we're in a city. I'm sure we can find some kind of work.
Sure.
What time is
okay.
it?
It is currently a little after 1:30.
After 1:30. All right. Well, if it's all the same to the rest of you, we've got some downtime. I'd like to take some time alone.
All right.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go scout for leads on work.
For a second, I thought he was doing another fucking reference because the way he said "time alone" and made himself Ty, like I Malone. I'm Malone. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Jesus Christ. Okay, so so where would you be going then, Thicket, to hang out alone?
I
Also,
guess
you should be
just
able
for
to start. I hope you can see the map markers that I'm putting down on the map.
I can.
Thank God. Yeah,
Which
and
one's, like,
if you
this
mouse
little
over
house
them,
in
you
the
should be
attorney?
able to see what they're actually for, and I'm gonna keep adding them as I.
Oh, that's so useful! Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Wow.
There's a greenhouse!
So, actually, the greenhouses are all of these giant green blobs over
Green
here.
things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the greenhouses.
There is a full-on square mile of greenhouses to the.
Honestly, shocked it's
west
only
of
a square
town.
mile, but
these, like,
yeah.
Greenhouses
They're really
are
big.
Gil nods.
farms.
Gilnod's
Um,
big, isn't it? It's a big city.
It's as far as cities in Salter go, it's one of the bigger ones. The biggest one is very definitely Nilbud in the center.
Okay.
And then Galanud and Hamerga are both sort of after that, and then the rest of them are all just much smaller.
Okay.
But yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna I guess to the outskirts. I'm gonna stroll.
To the outskirts
Just,
you're gonna stroll. Okay.
Just be with nature.
The nature of the open, empty tundra, or would you go towards the greenhouses?
Probably towards the greenhouses.
Okay. Yeah, you just sort of wander yourself over. Yeah, you just sort of hang out, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah. We can explore that further a little later if you
Okay.
would like.
Sure. And what is everyone else doing?
Do they have an adventurers guild, or should I just go to the greenhouse guild?
They do not have an adventurers guild. No, adventurers guilds aren't necessarily so much of a thing. There's more like mercenary groups. Those are a thing. But
Okay, maybe I don't want to join a mercenary group.
It's like a temp hire, you know? It can work out.
I'm
Yeah,
just trying to limit the number of murders I commit. I'm gonna go
the
to the
cl-
greenhouse guild. Thank
Okay.
you.
I will say the closest thing, pretty much in the entire world, the closest things in the entire world that you would be aware of that are like close to an adventurers guild would be primarily the Velnurian Exploration Corps, and there's a couple of little government-run guilds down in Omen for people who are going to go out and explore all of the ruins and whatever.
What was that called again? It was.
I
I remembered this.
You don't
because-
remember. off the top of your head? It's
Shit.
definitely not that the GM has never been able to remember his own name that he made up for that fucking organization. Because it was
Wow.
definitely not a really stupid acronym. Yeah, so Bastion is heading to the Greenhouse Guild. Where is everyone else going? Is anyone else going to the Greenhouse Guild with her?
I will go to the Greenhouse Guild.
Okay. Anyone else, or just Bastion and Morgrim?
I guess we can go to the Greenhouse Guild.
All right, Thub is also going to the Greenhouse Guild. All right, then.
I'll probably do something else.
Okay.
If I don't find something else, then I'll probably go to the Greenhouse Guild later. But yeah.
Okay, so the three of you are going to go to the Greenhouse Guild, and Wyatt, what are you doing?
Any clinics I can help that at?
Well, there's definitely the temple that you would have been told about, the Elmstrong Temple.
All right.
Other than that, there is definitely a city clinic, like a major sort of hospital.
Yeah, sure. I'll head there and convince them I'm willing to work there for a bit. You know.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I will note the doctors are definitely fewer and farther between from where they really should be. So they immediately upon arriving, I'm going to have you make a bit of a diplomacy check to see if they'll let you in.
FYI, I don't think I'm not medically licensed anywhere, so keep
Lord.
that in mind. You say diplomacy?
Yes, diplomacy, please.
All right. Guess what my plus is, everyone?
0.
Plus 1, 11.
11. They look at you. They look at the massive amount of patients with not nearly enough people, and the dwarf you're talking to, oh my god, Prasajin, or the Fwill dwarf. There we go. Jesus fucking Christ. The Fwill dwarf who you're talking to just goes, all right, well, you see, you're lucky that we need a lot of help right now. So you can be a nursing assistant, but we're not going to let you do any operations or anything like that.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
That does not give me any confidence in my decision
I was trying to
to
make
let
you
you
feel
in
better.
here. That would not make me feel better, actually.
That's your
Wyatt
fault.
and his
Anyway.
risky surgeries let loose in the hospital.
Yes.
It's like the Barbie movie when Ken goes in and he's like, "Hello, I would like to perform a surgery," and they're like, "No."
But I'm a man. So, yes, while Wyatt is spending the day doing that, I will have him make a quick medicine check to earn income.
I'll take... Yeah, okay. Risky surgery? No, I'm not doing surgery. Shit, never mind. 23.
23, you say. One moment, please. Let me pull up.
Well, no one's looking. I see a patient. I'm like, really quickly hit him with a nice bit of a fauna heal. Not looking. 2 action fauna heal.
So, yeah, so I would say that, what did you roll again?
23.
23. Okay. Yeah, I would say you do a pretty decent job. They're impressed with your competence in this basic nursing assistant stuff. They're also impressed with your restraint and not doing whatever you want.
Yes.
So they are willing to give you your pay for the day. Are you trained or an expert in medicine?
I am an expert in medicine.
An expert in medicine. Okay. Then they are going to pay you 1 gold piece for the day.
1 gold piece. Damn, thank you.
And so that's Wyatt's day. So let's move on over to the Greenhouse Guild crew. You make your way along the paths, and as you get to the outskirts, because in the town proper, the paths and the roads are mostly kind of just trodden and shoveled the snow away. But as you get to the outskirts, you encounter more standard Salter roads, which are just covered in these runes, these magical runes and electrical-looking enchantments that completely prevent snow from forming on the roads, and make them actually functional and not really need much maintenance. That's how there are roads at all here. So yeah, you get along those, and I would definitely say it's somewhat of a pleasant, warm sensation under your feet, an added benefit as you walk across them, and arrive at a smallish building next to another smallish building, with a sign out front labeling it as the Greenhouse Guild.
And are you considering Thicket part of like that? Like, did he go with that whole gang?
I don't think so. You said you were off vibing on your own for the
Okay,
day, so
okay.
I assumed you were doing
I
that.
wasn't sure if you were.
No.
That. So yeah,
This is Morgrim, Thub, and Bastion.
Gotcha. So I'm near the greenhouses, but still alone.
Yes. You're probably like over here somewhere, Thicket. While
Gotcha.
they are all the way, if I can get my map to move, they are all the way up here.
Okay, I see.
We're not crashing your solo party.
Thank you.
So I'm assuming you enter.
Yes.
Yes.
So, well, not you, Thicket.
We just yeah.
We just
Oh my
discussed
God.
this, sir. So,
Anyways.
you enter the building, and there's a bit of a hustle and bustle. Not too crazy crowded. It's, still mid-afternoon, so you'd imagine that the farmers are all still out and about, as well as just in general most of the guild members. You don't see anyone in specific. There's no like desk or anything. It's mostly just sort of an open room that people are using to like run in and out and talk to each other. Sort of more of a meeting room than an actual what you'd assume to see from a guild hall.
I don't suppose we see that goblin fellow we saved, huh?
Let's see. Actually, yes, you do. You spot Kjald in the crowd.
Oh.
Hooray.
I'd like to try and get his attention, please.
All right, you walk on over to the goblin, who turns and looks at you.
Oh, good, you're here. Okay, I was really hoping you'd show up. I have your friend parked out behind this place, by the way. He's I don't remember what he said he was doing, but he's out there with the snowmobile. Yeah, I'm glad you showed up. Here, I'll introduce you to the guild master.
And he brings you over to a land elf woman in a wheelchair, who turns to you. Are you the ones who helped bring Kjald back to us?
Yes, nice to meet you.
Excellent. It is lovely to meet you as well. I am Asmira Yinver. What can I do for you today?
He said there might be work.
Well, that is one way to put it. Kjeld said that you saw the damages on the way in.
Yeah, it looks rough.
Yes, it is definitely. It is a bit rough. Well, if you are looking for things to do, the farmers could always use a helping hand. If you are interested in helping to plant or plow fields. If you have any experience with crafting or engineering, then the engineers could use help repairing the buildings, repairing the greenhouses, and they could also, if you have any magical skills, you could probably help. Well, arcane magic most likely would be the most helpful. You could probably help repair the magical components that have been damaged. That is most of the regular work around here. If you are particularly good at tracking or whatever, you could attempt to figure out whatever it is that has been causing this damage in the first place, but we've had absolutely no luck.
You don't know what's causing the damage?
No, we have no idea. It was happening even before the attack. It was just it has certainly picked up since the kidnappings.
Is it external or is it
to the buildings?
like, do you think something's coming in and doing it, or do you think that something is fraying and like it's all falling apart for some reason?
We definitely don't think that it is just falling apart. Not only do we have much more skilled workers than would allow for that to happen, but there is very little debris, and we recently have started finding bodies of those who decide to guard. Yes, bodies. And we are not entirely sure what has killed them. They've all been cremated, of course, because the last body was probably 4 days ago, and nobody else has been brave enough to guard their greenhouses after that.
Well, lads, I'm gonna turn to Thub and Morgrim. How do we feel about a good old-fashioned stakeout?
There is also one other job.
I could go for some steak.
There is also one other job if you are still looking for things to do, and none of those specifically match up with what you are doing. I have a shipment of soils that I need picked up from a trade post a few days away, and you are definitely the best ones to do it with your vehicle. So that is something I would be very easily willing to pay for, and I pay well for that. I would say
For that, we'd have to probably consult with the rest of our team. But
possibly, but if it sweetens the pot, then I will pay 20 gold apiece.
Stop.
Did you hear the
the
monetary amounts that I told you? Mr. Orange Man, who is speaking to himself over there.
My God, someone calls me Red Man, someone calls me Orange Man. Why does no one ask me, hey, what is this guy's name? I bet he has a name. No one asks what his name.
Okay, what is your name?
Only what is color. Okay, no, I don't want to tell you anymore. Fuck off.
when you get asked your name, you say, I don't want to give you my name, so people really default to the scale color.
I tell you my name. I have told you.
You told me your name. I call you Thub.
Yes.
This lovely woman didn't know your name.
Yes, but she no ask. Orange Man, she say. Orange Man. Racist.
Okay, so he will be getting not paid for this.
Fuck you.
he is not allowed to participate.
That's between you and him.
Fuck off.
So, do what you will. If you would like details on that job, then let me know, and I can give you more in-depth details.
Well, do you guys want to go do the soil shipment and try to get the lads on board, or do you want to guard for a night and see if we can find out what the hell is killing people?
So maybe we do work around here, like with the planting and nature, and then do the stakeout, and then go do the soil if we can get everybody on board in the morning.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, we kind of
It's
knock
okay
a
with
couple of
me.
things down
Okay.
since there's other people are going off. We don't know where they are exactly at the moment. I mean, did we make a plan to meet back together?
Can we retroactively do that?
Sure. We'll say that you decided that you would meet. You decided that you would meet back up at the town square at the end of the day.
At exactly 5:35, we'll be back here. If you're not here, you're dead.
Probably
The whole
closer to
crew's gonna be
8
dead
if
and
Wyatt
Wyatt's
wants a
just
full
gonna be
work day.
wailing.
Okay, so what is the greenhouse crew doing for the day? It's around 150 right now. So you'd only be able
I mean,
to get around
I'm-
half a day's work in, probably.
I'm
Before it
trained
gets
in
dark.
crafting, so if I could help out there, I guess.
Okay.
I think Morgan would probably be doing the plowing if I can use athletics. If not, she would use nature
Okay.
for planting or whatever.
I would say yeah. You could. Well, you could use nature for planting. You could use athletics for plowing. Yeah,
She'd
those
probably
are
just do the plowing.
okay.
She wants to work hard.
Okay. All right then. So in that case, Morgan, go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
25.
25. Okay, that is a solid success there. So you, at the end of the day, you do a good job. So they give you your day's pay of. Are you trained or expert?
I'm expert.
Expert. Okay. They give you.
And I tell them to give my money to Bastion whenever they pay her.
Okay.
It bashes your accountant at this point.
We'll say at the
Like-
end of the day, when you are all together and receiving your pay, you will get 2 silver, 5 copper.
Okay.
And Bastion, you said you were helping to repair things?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna try. We'll see how that goes.
Okay. So in that case, go ahead and make a crafting check for me, please.
Haha! Natural one.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Yeah, you show up and you almost immediately you touch something and it just breaks 100%. And just everyone looks at you and like the
I slink away in shame.
the foremaster just points and goes, "Nope, get out. Never coming back. Get out of here."
Ow.
So you earn nothing and are fired immediately, and you cannot continue this task.
Do not pass
Fair
go.
enough.
And Thub, what are you doing with your time?
Why is the hospital symbol a skull?
Because I don't have time to look for an actual fitting icon right now.
I was gonna say, are you trying to tell us something about the hospital, Cameron?
No, I just don't
The
have the right
hospital
icon.
is where you go to die.
Yeah. Did you know most people die in a hospital? That's true.
So Thub, what are you doing? What are you doing with your time?
Did you know that if you die in the same room that you were born in, your net velocity is 0? Or your average
Oh my
velocity.
god.
So Thub, what are you doing with your time?
That's like not incorrect.
I feel like it is incorrect, but
It
I'm not
is,
gonna argue
but-
it.
If you die in the same room that you were born in, your average velocity is 0.
Yeah, not your average, but like your net. I think your net would actually be 0.
Yeah, because actually, yeah, it might be net.
Well, you actually have to die on the exact same day as you're born.
No,
It would just
have to be the
spot.
same
It doesn't have to be
location.
the same day. Because think about it, it's distance over time.
To quote that one Family Feud clip, thought about killing myself. Thumb, what are you doing with your day?
He spends the entire day, like, you know that meme where he's yelling into a wall? Like, the guy's trying to explain to a wall, like, if your net velocity is
That's
0.
what I feel like right now.
He's just like drunkenly rambling to some random person.
Yeah, I spiked my chocolate milk today.
Oh my god.
I'll go. I'll go to. I mean, I don't really know. Is there anything that I really have to do for like? If I don't
Have to
anything
no,
do,
but you could.
I'll just go to the inn.
Okay, you go. You find the local inn, which is, if I can find where the fuck I put it on the map. There we go. It's all the way down here. So you make your way over to the Ugly Wolf Inn, which you're told is the best one in town. And what would you be ordering?
Alcohol.
Very descriptive. What kind of alcohol?
Straight up.
That's not an answer to my question.
Yeah, Thub is trying to get liver poisoning. Beer.
Beer. Okay.
Whatever the in-universe equivalent to beer is.
Well, beer does exist, and they do have some beer for you. 1 copper.
1 copper.
Well, how much are you drinking? How many drinks would you say you would have?
3.
3? Okay, so 3 copper then in that case. And I need you to make a fortitude save.
I need to break that into whatchamacallit.
Silviel.
I need to break silvers, yeah. It's 10 copper per silver, right?
Yep. 10, 10, 10.
So
10 copper to a silver, 10 silver to a gold, 10 gold to a platinum.
okay, and I need to take it's I had 3 drinks, it's 1 copper per drink, right?
Correct.
Cool. Right, so now I got 5 silver, 7 copper. Cool.
And make a fortitude save, please.
Oh, fortitude save.
Yes.
Goodness. Fortitude saves, oh boy. That is a 29.
A 29. Oh yeah, you get through all those and you're not even tipsy. This is definitely more of a table beer, so not super high strength, especially for someone of your size.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I imagine the fucking, how big am I? 228-pound dragon man isn't really phased by it.
Yeah.
Isn't really phased by 3 beers.
So, yeah, Morgrim, you collect your pay. You ask them to give it to Bastion, but Bastion is not being allowed in the building by the general guild members. So you're gonna have to take it yourself.
I close my eyes and hold out my hand and see if that doesn't.
Make a will save.
Oh no.
Oh, maybe closing my eyes helps. 25.
What did you say?
I said maybe closing my eyes help. I got a 25.
25. Oh yeah, you close your eyes, you grab your money, you shove it in your pocket, and then you just turn around and manage to step your way out without hitting anybody. Before handing it to Bastion.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Let's go to Thicket. Thicket, you've been vibing all day. What would you have been...
Yes.
Give me some details about your vibing process.
I think that, after hearing the news that he did and getting the soul of frost embedded in his chest,
Mhm.
I get the feeling that Thicket is just going to be meditating on the outskirts of town, just trying to collect his thoughts, and every now and then maybe trying to say something to Cranberry, whether or not he gets a response.
Mhm.
Just trying to process everything, really.
Okay. So I'm gonna say in that case, make a fire eidolon lore check, please.
Ooh.
Fire Eidolon lore?
What would that even be?
It's on your character sheet. It's in your skills.
Oh god. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a 6.
Oh,
Yeah, it's funny. Normally, you can at least sort of hear Cranberry, even if Cranberry doesn't acknowledge you. You can at least hear Cranberry milling about. But it seems like somehow you've been completely shut off. Like, you can feel that Cranberry's still there, but your thoughts aren't directly connected anymore.
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna try to pull him out.
Okay. You do indeed manage to get Cranberry out. It's easy as always. Just request and answer.
Hey there. You went quiet for a little bit. Just I know. Just wanted to make sure you were still there. I've been doing a lot of thinking today. As long as today's been. And is it just me, or does something about that story not add up? 20 years, she says it's been. And yet, look at me. I'm not a day over what I was back. How long were we out there, Cranberry? Because it didn't feel like 20 years. But now I'm racking me brain and I don't know. I was so sure that it had only been a week or a month, or it's like the time just keeps changing in my head. Like it's like I'm slipping and there's nothing to grab onto.
You feel a warmth get closer to you as Cranberry takes your hand in his. Gives it a solid squeeze, as much as a being made of fire can do.
Yeah. I suppose so. We need to get to the bottom of this. Because they can't be gone. Crochet can't be gone. Where we just were, that area, did you recognize any of that? Because I didn't. But now I'm thinking, have I lost memories of home? But it's still clear as day. I can see the hot springs in my mind. None of this makes sense, Cranberry.
Cranberry stands silent.
Come on, you're the guardian. It's your home too. You've got nothing to say.
Cranberry lets go of your hand and goes back inside your chest. This is the first time that Cranberry has ever gone back inside of his own accord.
That's new. Well, no sense mulling over the untrue, I suppose. That wasn't crucial, where we just were. I know it. I can feel it in me bones. Let's go back and see what the others are doing.
All right. So, you all meet up at the end of the day, back in the town square where you agreed to.
All right, we're back.
Ahoy.
I drink.
Okay.
Fortitude?
No.
Oh,
Oi. You got any more of those?
it's mine. We could go to a tavern after this and drink ourselves silly.
You rid me mind.
There we go.
At this point, the rest of the crew strolls up.
All right.
Hi, guys.
Hey,
Well, you, find anything about our, predicament?
Well, I'm banned from working with the engineers. We have an
And I
offer
found
to
this-
go. What?
And I found that this town is full of racists.
Oh boy.
I
yeah,
see.
we'll say that.
We also got an offer to do a run to a supply place a couple days out of town to pick up soil samples. They'll pay 20 gold apiece.
Soil samples? Or
Soil.
Soil.
soil, okay.
Well, I can move rocks.
I think we just have to go with the.
Yeah, we gotta get Hetrick on board too.
Go with the mail cart and
Yeah,
pick it up. I don't think it's
we can cut
magic
him
rocks,
in.
but
All right, but anything else we're doing tonight? Cause I want to hit the fucking. I want to check out the tavern scene here.
We have a stakeout, maybe.
Stakeout.
If we want.
oh
See
yeah,
what's going on?
they don't know what's causing the damage to the greenhouses.
Oh,
Yeah,
Thank-
they apparently have started killing people. Whatever it is that's causing the
okay.
damage.
I see.
We couldn't decide if we wanted to go deal with the soil delivery and then come back, or, stake out tonight, figure it out. I mean, we'd probably save more lives if we did it tonight, but what do I know?
Does make sense.
Well, I mean, is there how are these people dying? Do they know, or is it just like,
They don't
Well,
know.
their bodies
And
have
they-
been cremated, so
Yeah.
couldn't do an
Inch.
autopsy.
all right, ugh, gods.
Swear it's your god, not mine.
What?
Said swear at your god, not mine.
I'm making a generalized assumption. I don't think she's seen mines anyway.
Regardless, what are we doing?
All right. I could crack some skulls.
All right
Dude,
then.
we're actually going for the stakeout tonight. Is that the plan?
I
like
mean,
this
we
idea.
can't
This is
make
cool.
you do anything if you and Thub want to get
No, I will go to steak.
silly drunk at the tavern.
I will get steak.
You know what? Getting silly drunk at a tavern and having a stakeout at night is not mutually exclusive.
Technically, is not wrong.
So, I mean, I'm gonna go get some bottles.
A to-go cup.
Yeah, I'll get some bottles.
He just brings a keg.
Yeah, and,
Yeah,
and
that
if
works.
we want to stake out, we're staking it out. How's that sound?
It sounds like you're gonna do what you want, regardless of what I say. So
Pretty
I'm not gonna get
much,
involved.
yeah. Hey, you're catching on, Bastion.
You know what? Why don't I join you with those drinks?
Sure, let's do it.
We're gonna have a drunk party doing this stakeout. We could always just delay the stake.
Makes it more fun.
It's just a couple drinks. What's the worst that could happen?
It impairs you enough that you get hit and killed.
Yeah, you get knocked over the head and kidnapped and end up in some creepy place with dead people walking.
Yeah.
It's fine. We made it out of there once before, didn't we?
We did.
Y'all are really operating on some survivorship bias here, but whatever. You're gonna do what you're gonna do, and I'm gonna stay sober and try and stay alive.
Well, you know what? If the dead people are so smart, then why are they dead? Okay? That is all I have to say.
Great philosopher.
I'm not sure what that even means.
All right. Pick it.
Okay.
You're me, I guess.
Aye.
Okay. Okay. So the two of you are going to the tavern. Is Thub also going to the tavern or the inn again?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. So Morgrim and Bastion are you guys waiting for them, or are you getting set up to stake out right away?
I don't know. What do you think, Morgrim?
I'm okay with getting set up if you want to. As she looks longingly at the tavern.
Oh,
She's
let's
not
just go to
going.
the tavern. Just go to
She's-
the tavern.
I'm not going. Yeah.
You're not going to the tavern?
No.
Alright, let's get set up and the knuckleheads will meet us.
Okay.
Maybe. If we're lucky and they don't pass out at the tavern.
Okay. Okay. So the two of you are gonna get set up while the other three chuckleheads go to the tavern. Okay. So how crazy silly wasted are you guys trying to get?
The wasted silly go. I'm waiting for the wasted silly for the stakeout itself. I'm not getting full drunk
okay,
right now.
okay. So you're just getting bottles. Are Thicket and Thub also going to wait?
I think Thicket's gonna go against his better judgment and drink a little bit more than he should.
Okay. But are you doing that here at the tavern or at the inn, or are you doing that during the stakeout with Wyatt?
Is anybody else getting drunk at the tavern currently?
I'm gonna keep pace with everybody. If it gets me drunk, it gets me drunk.
I'm gonna be keeping pace with him at the tavern, and then maybe grab something for the road.
They keep pace with each other so no one ever stops.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm gonna take stuff for the road so that I can cook with it.
Okay. So it sounds like nobody's drinking at the inn itself.
Nah.
Right.
Okay. So how many bottles would Wyatt be buying?
How much does a silver get me?
1 silver would get you like 1 bottle of wine.
Okay.
Jesus,
Alright.
wine
Like
is
decent
expensive.
wine.
I don't need decent wine. I'm just gonna get pissed drunk.
I would say you could also probably, for around the same price, you could probably get a pint of vodka.
Oh yeah, I'm spending a silver and 9 copper on this. So
Okay, so
yeah.
I'll say you would be able to get one full regular size bottle of vodka for that.
Alright, I'll add that to my container.
Thicket and Thub, are you buying your own alcohol or just going to be working with what Wyatt has purchased?
Bold of you to assume that Wyatt is going to be willing to share.
This is a very good point. Going once. Going twice.
I'll take
I guess
some.
I'll get some
Okay.
stuff.
Are you both also getting vodka?
I'm getting mead.
You're getting mead. Okay.
Oh, not a bad call.
So- Mead is going to run you 2 silver for a bottle.
Very well.
God damn, bro.
Well, you've got to remember, you're in the middle of the tundra, so everything to do with honey is going to be imported. And it is
There are
not
no beehives.
it is
There are
not
no
cheap to import things here.
I can only imagine.
So it's definitely not very high quality mead, but you get yourself a bottle of mead. Thug,
It'll do.
are you doing the same, or what are you getting?
I guess I'm getting. Were you talking to me?
Yes, your name is Thub,
Okay,
isn't
cool.
it?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear the thumb. Yeah, I'll do mead too.
Okay, 2 silver then.
Mhm.
All right, and the whole group of chuckleheads goes on over. So I'm gonna say, why don't we have? Who would be taking the lead between Bastion and Morgrim? Who would be taking the lead with setup?
I will follow Bastion's lead.
You said it
Okay.
cost 2 silver, right?
Yes, 2 silver.
Alright,
Okay.
fantastic. Will
So-
you put it into my thing, or do I have to make it?
You can do it yourself,
I don't
please.
know.
You can remove the
No,
money,
hold on,
and then you can just add it as a consumable.
Yeah. I'm just
Um,
adding it to the
Okay. So, well, actually, here's another question for Morgrim and Bastion, because I don't actually think Bastion is trained in any of the necessary skills.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, I would probably defer to Morgrim because I don't know if
I guess
I'm...
it actually would depend slightly on what you're trying to do for this stakeout. Like, what is your setup going to look like?
I guess I'm picturing trying to camouflage by like an area of like largely unaffected or recently fixed greenhouses
Okay.
so that we can watch and be ready to spring into action.
Okay, so I guess in that case, I'll have Bastion make a warfare lore check.
Okay.
That feels fitting.
can I
And
assist?
I'll
with this?
yes, I will have Morgrim also roll one, please.
It's a 21.
21.
So I do warfare lore as well.
Yes, yes.
17.
17. Okay. Okay. So yeah, the two of you manage to you take some tarps and everything, tarps and everything. Jesus Christ, tarps and such that you find nearby. Use them to you stake them down in the snow and set them up so that you have some cover from the wind and from the weather, and so you'll have plenty of space to sort of move while you have what you think at least is a good view of some undamaged greenhouses nearby. Well, here's another question, I suppose. How far out would you have gone? Like,
What
would
do you
you
mean?
just, well, there's a square mile of greenhouses. How far out would you have gone from town?
Could we have taken a lay of the land and see, kind of getting an idea of what's been hit to see where we think a likely target would be?
I would definitely say the outskirts are what's been hit the most. But there's a few.
Then I imagine we're
more
probably at the
central ones.
outskirts, even though that's
Yeah.
probably a dumb choice that gets us killed.
Okay.
Especially with a bunch of drunk.
Okay. So yeah, all of you are out in sort of the middle out area, nearish to one of the more recently damaged sets of greenhouses. Okay, and as the rest of the chuckle nuts arrive, you see Morgrim and Bastion finishing their setup with their camouflage. So, what exactly is your plan here? Are you all planning to stay up through the night, or are you going to try keeping watch, or what's the game plan here?
Morgan was originally going to suggest doing watches, but she's worried about
Yeah,
much
that
people are
was
gonna be
also
drinking.
Bastion's original plan. So I think it's gonna have to be Bastion and Morgrim trade off watches.
Well,
Yeah.
here's a question. Are we trying to maintain stealth here?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, then we definitely shouldn't have Cranberry keep watch.
He glows. I don't think that would end very well.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
Stealthiest man alive. There we go.
So in order for the both of you to get your full 8 hours of rest, Morgrim and Bastion, you're going to each need to take a total of 4 hours of watch. Okay. So, who's going first?
I can go first.
All right, Morgrim goes first. And so, Bastion, as you work your way to sleep, Morgrim takes watch, and the other three, I'm assuming you start partying a little bit.
I want to
Yes.
drink.
Sure, why
Okay.
not?
Real stuff. Yeah.
All right, so I'll have the three of you make fortitude saves, please.
42.
Oh,
Dang, we're good at this.
27.
26. Oh,
God damn. Okay.
we needed this.
So, well, here's the thing. For your first save, you can choose to fail automatically. That is a thing I completely forgot. For your first save against
So is there
alcohol,
a
you can
benefit to
choose
being
to fail.
drunk?
I mean, yeah, there are. You get a +1 bonus to saves against fear for 10 minutes.
Sure, take that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll fail it too. Why not?
Okay.
we just rolled some of the best fortitude saves we've
Okay.
ever rolled in the campaign. We automatically choose to fail
But
them. What are we
think of
doing?
the roleplay potential.
Thub, are
Exactly.
you also
Exactly.
choosing to fail your save?
Well, if everyone else is, why not?
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
good lord.
We just peer pressured this guy. Goodness
Yeah,
gracious, look at us.
you just peer pressure
Yo,
me
go ahead,
into
drink
choosing to
Yeah,
fail
yeah.
a fortitude save.
Yeah, fail our
choosing.
fortitude save.
Okay.
No. Morgan's about to watch you guys get murdered by some kind of monster, and I'm just gonna let Bastion sleep under the top. I'm gonna watch it happen.
Okay.
I don't like that laughter.
Oh, good lord. Okay. So, I will say after the first 2 hours or so, I will have the chuckleheads make another fortitude save.
All right.
Okay, nope.
As you're about a quarter of the way through your bottles.
24.
Oh, oh, we're rolling so well.
God damn, guys.
We're gonna get to combat, and it's gonna be nat 1, nat 1, nat 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't seem to be getting any drunker here.
It's just some
Fine.
weak mead.
What you get for buying the cheap stuff?
I know they've got us cheap stuff.
So around midnight at this point, or not midnight, Jesus Christ, around 10 at this point. Very different from midnight, around 10 at this point. Morgrim, your watch should be finishing up. Chuckleheads, you're around halfway through your bottles. One more fortitude save.
Lovely. Watch this be like all nat ones. 25.
25. Good lord.
20.
20.
We can just keep on drinking.
Yeah, we got this.
Jacob.
Oh, sorry. Another fortitude save, you said?
Yes, please.
That is a nat 20.
Good lord.
No way.
So, Thub and Thicket, you're both starting to sober up. Which is, contradictory to what you want right now, but
How is this happening?
It's just weak. Weak stuff,
We're
man.
not drinking. Weak? What are you talking about? Weak? It's literally the opposite of that. Maybe we're just not drinking enough. I chug back the entirety of the rest of whatever drink I'm drinking.
Okay, so Thub drinks in one fell swoop as Morgrim wakes up Bastion to take watch. As Morgrim wakes up Bastion to take her watch, Bastion, you are woken up to Thub drinking half a bottle of mead in one fell swoop. Thub, make a fortitude save, please.
Oh, Lord.
Should it be like I don't add the bonus? Because
oh, no, don't you worry. I'm increasing the fuck out of this DC.
Okay, cool. I got a 9. Well,
you got a 9.
Wait. Plus the bonus, that's 19.
You got a 9 for a total of 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thub gets alcohol poisoning and fucking dies.
Thub, you are now. You have gone up to stage 2 of alcohol. So you now have your +1 bonus to saving throws, and you also are off guard.
I made a terrible mistake.
yeah, dude. Man, kid, you're fucked up.
Sebastian, that's what you wake up to.
Enjoy your sleep, Morgrim. Might be the last you ever get.
So, the next 2 hours pass. It is now actually midnight properly. I should also note that currently in the sky, if I can get the thing to tell me what I want, currently in the sky, the 2 moons, Morgana is in, I believe that is waxing crescent, and Morgana is full, Caesar is a waning crescent. Jesus Christ, I finally found the labels. Yeah.
How many moons does Imillon have again?
2.
2, yeah.
2, yeah. And typically Morgana is associated with evil magic, or people who use magic for less than savory means, and Caesar is positive use of magic.
Yeah. The happy kind of magic, right?
Yeah. And it's never actually been confirmed, but some people do believe that when the moon is full, it makes magic stronger. If you're getting your magic from that moon. But nobody's ever actually proven that to be true. So
you said Caesar was waning?
Yes, Caesar is a waning crescent currently.
And evil is a full.
Yeah.
Yes.
My favorite.
As it is currently around midnight, are the chuckleheads still going? I mean, Thub, I'm assuming you're done at this point because you're out of booze.
I'll take another.
Okay, so Thub is asleep because he's not responding to me.
Well, I am just. I think
he's
the better
passed
term
out.
is no, not passed out. More like just kind of focused on keeping his eye on the horizon. Like when you're seasick, you keep your eye on the horizon to stop yourself from getting seasick. Thub is doing that, but he's putting just all of his concentration into A, not falling over, and B, not throwing up.
Hey, Thub, you ain't looking so good.
Yeah,
do you want some more vodka?
Just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Do you want some vodka? You sure? Cure all.
I'm sure. Just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
See, the not throwing up thing, you're not like nauseous levels of drunk, but, you know, as a Dracosan, you know, when you drink a lot, you need to pee a lot. So,
Oh,
Thub, you're doing your best to hold it, but it's a challenge.
It's fucking fire.
So Thub just full projectile vomits a solid 10-foot line outside of the tarp.
Oh.
Not our tarp. He wasn't allowed in our tarp.
No,
So
specifically
much
at
for
your
our
tarp.
fucking stealth.
Yeah, we were trying to be stealthy. They would have had to set up somewhere a few 10, 15, 20 feet away from us.
I will
They'll
also
just-
say
they'll
that-
just think it's raining.
as the vomit hits the snow, it crackles with a little bit of electricity. Um,
That evil laugh is not helping.
So, as we hit midnight, we've got a light snow right now. It's around 0 degrees still, normal-ish temperature, and the wind has actually died down completely. So it's a little bit more comfortable, Bastion, for you to take your watches. Thicket and Wyatt, go ahead and make fortitude saves.
Alright. 20.
20.
oh, 13.
Oof. All right, Thicket, you've advanced to stage 2, so you are off guard. And Wyatt, you are completely fine still. You're still at
Yeah.
stage
Ugh.
1.
Relax, you'll be fine. I say.
At around 2 a.m., would anyone other than Bastion still be awake? I'm going to say pretty confidently that Thub has fallen asleep. Because he spent the day...
kind of passing out.
Before all of this, Thub spent the day pedaling the snowmobile into town. So he is tired. Or they are tired currently. So, yeah, Thicket, you've advanced your alcohol, your drunkenness. Wyatt, you're still fine. And Bastion,
Yes, hi.
as you just do your best to ignore whatever the fuck is going on over there, you hear a metallic crash somewhere distant, but close enough that you can actually hear it.
I'm gonna shake Morgrim awake.
What is it?
I heard crash. It came from over there. I gesture kind of in the general vicinity of where it came from.
Let's go check it out.
Okay. So Bastion and Morgrim are checking it out on their own. Bastion, you can't see in the dark right now. So would you be creating a light?
I can't see anything?
It's the middle of the night. It is pitch black. You can't
boy.
see shit.
With the full moon and all the snow, it doesn't give some light?
I mean, it gives some light from that, but it's not enough to really see.
Well, and I have low light vision, yeah?
Do you? Oh,
I
you
do.
do. Well, that's not dark vision. That's dim vision. So you can see in dim light as if it were bright light.
Okay.
This isn't quite dim light.
I can channel elements if you want a light, or do you want to try to go at it dark?
Here's what I'll say. You can see well enough that you can navigate, but you can't really see what's in front of you. Like, you can make out super basic shapes of the buildings,
Okay.
and you're not gonna, like, trip necessarily any more than you normally would. But yeah, any creatures or objects or whatever that you're looking for will be considered hidden from you still.
Alright, don't pull up any lights yet.
Should we tell the others or just let them?
You stay here. I'll go back and see who's the most sober and get their attention.
All right. I will keep an eye out while I wait for her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on the various lads and Thub and see who is sober and who I can get to wake up and be, alert and normal.
Okay. So Thub is definitely asleep right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna have. Did you say you were gonna try to wake Thub up if he was asleep, or if they were asleep?
Yeah, I was gonna try and wake him up.
Okay. Thub, make a fortitude save.
Fortitude save, he said.
Yes.
27 total.
Bastion, you are unable to wake Thub up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he needs to sleep. Dude needs to sleep, okay?
Wow.
Okay.
Like he sort of
He's
rolls over,
exhausted?
mumble, or they sort of roll over, mumble, and swat your hand away.
God damn it. I'll go over to Wyatt and Thicket, see if I can get either them up or if they are up.
Are they still awake currently, or would they have gone to sleep by now?
Thicket would be asleep by now.
Okay, so Thicket is asleep. Would Wyatt be asleep?
I mean, ain't fucking anything else to do.
Okay. So, would you try to wake either of them up, Bastion?
Oh yeah, I would try and shake them with a lot more violence than I tried to shake Thumb.
Okay. Thicket and Wyatt, fortitude saves, please.
Natural 1.
23.
Okay, Thicket, you're still asleep. Wyatt, you bolt awake before Bastion can even touch you.
Yeah, I have my healing energy in my hand. Oh, what's going on?
Be quiet, goddammit.
Oh, fuck's happening?
Meanwhile, Morgrim, you hear another crash. This
Do I
one's a
see
little bit
anything?
closer. You don't see anything. It's definitely far away, but you think it might be around. You're next to a fairly large greenhouse, so you think it might be around the side, just one of the sides that you can't see currently.
How far away is this at? So the side's pretty far still.
It's
a little bit.
probably like it. You think, judging by the area as far as you're aware of it, you think the sound is coming from probably around like 1,500 feet away, maybe
Okay.
more.
Okay. Well, since it's that far, I will wait for Bastion.
Okay. So Bastion and Wyatt,
Come on.
you meet up with
Yes.
Morgrim. The three of you are now
You
together.
said we meet up with her?
Yes.
All
See
right.
anything new?
Yeah, more noise. This way.
Damn.
I start moving in that direction.
Okay.
If we had Thub and Cranberry and Thicket, I'd suggest that we go on opposite sides to flank, but I don't want to send anyone by themselves, so it's best if we all go together.
Yeah. We can try to check it out first, hopefully.
I will also note
Or-
that Wyatt doesn't even have dim light vision, so Wyatt
I'm fucking
is
dark, guys.
Wyatt, you're able to see the ground enough to navigate, but you're not able to really make out any shapes.
Yeah.
How do you feel about being bait?
Ain't the first time.
Oh.
That's an alarming answer. What do you think, Morgan? Give him a light. Let him wander around. See if we can catch someone finding him.
Are we confident we can stop whatever it is?
Yeah.
Not
I mean-
overly, but
Wow, you guys are
Considering-
willing to sacrifice me. Great friends.
I,
willing to
I just literally
sacrifice you?
said. Let's just see if we can see what it is first. Then
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like something we can handle.
By the way, if it's stuff I can't beat, I'm just running straight to you guys.
Well, that was the goal, was for you to lead it to us, so
Yeah.
no offense, you aren't really a master swordsman.
No, I'm not.
Another crash.
Definitely not. All right, ready? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
Fub and Fub and Pickett are still sleeping, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How
Lovely.
far away was this crash?
This one was, you think, around the same distance away.
Still?
Yeah, it's difficult. It is definitely difficult to tell because hearing is an imprecise sense, but it sounds around the same distance away.
Okay. Let's get closer.
Alright, let's go.
All right.
Okay. So all of you together start moving towards the noise. And as you do, you hear some other strange sounds. You hear what sounds like... I'm going to have each of you make a nature check for me real quick. I'll say nature or society.
Does that include the EP voice?
No, it does not.
Shoot, 25.
25,
It did not roll good.
15.
15, 10.
Oh, well, I'm trained in nature,
Okay.
but I guess.
So, this is... Morgrim, this is not a sound that you are quite able to place, but Wyatt and Bastion, to you it sounds like hooves on stone.
That's
Hey,
weird.
hooves on stone.
Yeah,
Right,
like
hooves on
horse,
stone.
like horse
Okay.
hooves.
Have I
Sort of a
seen horses here?
Clip-clop. Not in Salter, no.
Do I know of any ancestries that have hooves?
Let's see. I don't think so. Yeah. Definitely not any that would be common to this neck of the woods.
That sounds like a horse.
Yeah.
A
Yeah, it
horse?
does. I
Like
don't see
one
a lot of
horse?
horses, do I? I don't have no fucking idea what a horse is.
No, you don't. You know what a horse
You
is.
don't know what a horse is? Is that what you
I've
said?
lived in a... I've lived in
How
a...
drunk are you?
They have horses
sorry.
on the City of Ships.
Alright, I've seen horses. Yeah, never mind. Forget it.
He's so
Oh, you're talking
drunk
about
he's forgotten what a horse
seahorses.
is.
Yeah. Gods. Alright.
Alright. Can we
Keep
try and
moving.
creep closer?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Let me get.
It's fucking cold.
As you get closer, the clip-clopping stops when you think you're getting pretty close at this point. And you still don't see anything, but Morgrim, you can see something. It appears that there is a hole smashed into the side of the greenhouse. Smashed, just like the metal has been bent out of shape.
Bent outwards or inwards, like it was pushed in, pulled out.
It looks like the sheets, the sort of thinner sheets of metal that make up the paneling on the outside, that's been smashed in and sort of ripped open, and the steel beams that make up the actual skeleton of the greenhouse have been like pushed outwards.
Okay. I will relay this information.
We think they're still inside?
I don't see anything moving around outside, correct?
No, you do not.
I don't see
Do you see
anything.
any
Might
tracks?
be.
I think we'll have to get closer for that. Just be ready. I'm trying to creep forward to see if we can see any tracks.
Okay. Make a survival check. Just Morgrim.
20.
20. You do see tracks in the snow, partially filled in by the light snow that's coming down. They do appear to be hoof prints.
Does it look like it left or it went inside?
You do not see anything leaving.
I think it's inside.
I will also note you no longer hear the clip-clopping of hoofs.
In we go, I guess.
We have to wake, the other two guys. Or are we just gonna do this free and...
They didn't wake up when I tried to wake them.
Alright.
As you're discussing this,
Oh, jeez.
you hear something from within. A really odd noise.
Oh, what the fuck?
Sounds kind of like a baby.
Can
Uh-oh.
Wyatt's gonna like slowly take
like-
out his what is it called? The bullseye lantern.
Okay,
Well,
you
yeah,
pull
that-
out your
that-
bullseye lantern.
I step back away from him as he's walking away.
Yeah, I'm also gonna
You're like-
back away from him.
Like the scene in a horror, like in a horror game where you like light up your flashlight and the monster's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna do that exact. Oh, sorry. Wyatt's gonna do that exact fucking scene, but he's the victim, so he lights it up.
I'm
Okay.
ready to channel elements if I see anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I have my hand on my sword.
Wyatt, you creep
I have
up
my
as
clan dagger out.
the other two are behind you, a little ways away, waiting.
Just off to the side so we
Just
can't be
off- yeah.
seen.
Off to the side. Wyatt, you creep up to the opening. Step, step, step. You put your hand on the knob to turn on the lantern. You take a deep breath in. You flick it on. Nothing.
Oh,
You scan across, side to side, through the opening. You don't see
Gonna
anything.
turn he's gonna turn around. He's gonna like look to his friends, like assuming here behind us, like, what's up? Like nothing's in here.
As you turn around,
Oh my
Yes!
gosh.
Yep,
boy.
there it is.
I need Wyatt to make a reflex save.
Oh crap!
On
That's gonna be a
initiative.
15.
15, you said?
Yeah, 15.
15. Okay. Give us
Oh
a
god,
tick.
repeating it makes it worse.
So, Wyatt takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my
As-
gosh.
Something, boom, smashes him aside, tramples him into the ground, and you just hear, as
What
this
the
fuck
thing
What is wrong
just
with you?
runs out, and as the light illuminates its form,
I'm
you
so
see
scared to see what this is. Oh,
What
God,
the
I'm
fuck
scared.
is
I'm
that?
Oh my god!
Toasted!
You
Why?
barely get any look at it. You don't have time to take many details in, but it looks like it has a quadruped bottom half and wings just made of raw flesh. Like no
Oh, no.
skin, just flesh. It has hooves of bone. It has a twisted and gnarled tail. It has what looks like eyes that are just bleeding. It's got a tongue lolling out of one side of its oversized mouth and just ribs and bones sticking out of its chest and neck, while just two dangling arm stumps wave at its sides as it just clops through the snow.
This
It
is
disappears.
all fucking homebrew,
It
by the way.
disappears.
This came out
What?
of Cameron
Runs-
Smith's brain.
It runs
And I
behind.
hate that.
Greg Desiato's art.
It runs behind a greenhouse, absurdly
Oh.
fast. Like-
Ow!
It moves absurdly fast.
I'm guessing
Okay.
I have never seen anything like this before.
Cameron, I'm
Actually,
asking this-
Morgrim.
Actually?
Actually, Morgrim. you realize you kind of have seen something like this before.
Okay.
As you take the painting off your back
Oh my gosh!
in Yogwall, the painting depicts one of these fucking things.
Cameron, buddy, I'm asking
Yes,
this
Jacob?
because I genuinely care and want to know. Are you okay?
That's a
Doing
fair
okay,
question.
buddy?
Yes, that is a
You doing
fair
all right? You need to talk. You need to talk. You know.
So
He's
anyways.
just laughing hysterically. That's not helpful.
That's not a great. Yeah, Cameron. That's not an answer, my guy.
So anyways.
No, you can't just so anyways this.
Yeah, this isn't. Yeah,
This
I'm
is
gonna
not
need an
something
answer
that,
from you.
anyways. This is the topic at hand.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
I will actually note, Morgrim, as it runs away, you think part of the reason it gets away so fast is because it flaps its wings and manages to climb over one of the greenhouses.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my
I didn't
Of
notice
course.
the wings initially.
Oh yeah. So
Their
this
flesh.
thing, it gets airborne.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
It
Oh,
And
keeps getting
just-
better.
Crying like a
My
baby into the
concern
night.
Yeah, you
Is
know,
that this
you're
is a baby.
You're kind of proving my point here.
So, Morgrim, I'm gonna have you really
God.
fast make a recall knowledge check of your choice, please. That you are trained in.
So it can be anything I'm trained in? Nature or survival? That's...
Yeah, you could do nature or survival.
I'm not trained in anything else. 17.
17? You don't fucking know. You didn't know what it was when you saw the painting. You thought it was some weird made-up thing. No. You don't know what this is at all. Bastion, I would say you would have gotten a good enough glimpse at it you could try to make a check as well if you'd like.
I'm really concerned that this is just the baby and the mother is somewhere, and I hate that.
God.
Oh no.
I love
you
that
can't
this is
say that out
always.
loud.
I love this is always where Emma's brain goes, regardless of what monster you're fighting. It's always,
You
oh no,
said
the
it
mother's
was a
somewhere.
baby. It cries like a baby.
I didn't say it was a baby. I say it sounds like a baby.
God.
9. Can I do my? Or no, sorry. I just said
9. I'd like
just
to
said
roll
my
a 9.
Religion modifier. Can I do?
You can try
Can
to
I
roll
do
religion.
a religion
yes.
check? Is
you
that
Can, you can try to roll a religion. Yeah.
What kind of sick evolution has taken place
A
on this
15.
in this world
A 15.
that spawns something like this?
Yeah, Bastion, you don't know what this is, but I mean, if you've ever seen a creation of Wend, this is probably one of them.
I have a
cool?
question
I'm
real
gonna.
quick.
Yes, Jacob.
Would the crying have woken me up? And if not, can I do a fortitude check to see if it does?
It was like 1,500 feet away.
Yeah, it's too far away for it to have made any meaningful difference to your
Did it
sleep.
go in the direction of them? Do
No.
we need to hoof it back?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
It went like
Oh,
away,
shit.
as if to like completely leave the greenhouse area,
Oh.
Cool.
away from
I'm
town.
gonna.
as well.
I'm just gonna
Nice.
start walking to town.
Wait, do we not want to check out and see what it was doing?
We're just like leaving me here.
I mean, your choice.
I
fine, we'll look in
want
the
to wake up, but I'm
greenhouse.
not awake.
What is?
What you get
what
for
does it want in
drinking
the
on a
greenhouse?
stakeout?
Yeah,
So
you and your
I wasn't
alcohol are
expecting
not.
this to happen.
So,
Ah.
are the three who are currently awake? Are you checking out the greenhouse, or are you going to town?
What the
Yeah,
fuck
I
was
wanna
that
check out
thing?
greenhouse
To see what
Can someone
what's
help me
going on in
out?
the greenhouse here.
I've been trampled into the fucking snow. Ow.
Yeah, Wyatt, your face is freezing cold.
Ah.
I'm gonna pick him up by the scruff of his neck
Not too hard. I'm
and
like a
pull
foot
him
and a half.
out of the snow and
Ugh.
just set him down.
Yes.
Do we want lights now?
Yeah.
Lights might
I'm
be a
fucking
good
taking
move.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna channel elements and then give everybody a little light.
Alright.
The eternal torches.
Everyone has a little light
Yep.
now.
Just a little light.
Little bit of
Okay.
Monica in my life.
You can
So-
go in and look and see what we can see, if anything.
Okay. You head on in. And it definitely looks like beyond just the structural damage to the outside that caused the hole in the first place, it looks like it's been sort of just going around bending tools out of shape, just punching holes in the sides of the greenhouse and letting the elements in. It looks like it's managed to scuff off some of the runes carved into the girders that allow the greenhouses to be temperature controlled and climate controlled. And it also looks like it's tried to scuff up as much of the planted crop as possible and stomp it.
So it looks like a purposefully done screwing up of certain elements in here.
Oh, this is
Or is it just like-
100% purposeful.
Yeah, okay.
This is 100%
Okay.
purposeful.
I wasn't sure
So
with
it's
the way
not
the thing
like
looked, if
eating
it
it.
had a purpose or if it was just random.
It's definitely purposeful.
That
Um,
feels worse somehow.
Yeah, I don't like it. I was kind of hoping it was just like a mindless monster.
Yeah, I don't like that it's intelligent. And I don't like that laugh.
It is either intelligent or it's being controlled by an intelligence that does not want people here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way is not good. I see no signs in the tracks. I only saw the tracks of the
I'm
one
sorry.
leading
You
up
only
to
saw
it, right?
one set of tracks.
Who is this evil god again? I'm looking at all the gods.
Wind?
Wend,
Wind,
yes.
yeah, wind, yeah. Wind, yeah.
Wend, the
Yeah.
deity of monsters.
Good old wind.
Which, like, respect.
What?
But, like, yeah, I respect monsters. I just don't like when the monsters are,
Monsters? Yeah, that's the reason why they're called monsters. I'm relatively certain you're describing animals. The ones that you respect.
What?
one could consider me quite monstrous, so I have a little bit of sympathy.
Alright. I mean, alright. If you okay, I'm not having this conversation. I'm not drunk enough to have it. What were we doing?
What do you mean you're not drunk enough to... Never mind. I don't care. Let's go collect the sleeping lads, go sleep in town.
Yeah, and report this to somebody.
Yeah, that's gonna be on the docket first thing tomorrow.
Yep, sounds good.
Wait, do
Okay.
I know that thing was on Morgrim's painting?
I don't think you were involved in getting the painting. So unless Morgrim has actively
I
shown you the
would've-
painting right now.
I would have said it though.
Okay.
You're like,
Especially
so-
whenever we were trying to figure out what the thing was.
Yeah. And Wyatt, you would remember what the painting looks like. You didn't actually get to see this thing because your face was in the snow.
yeah.
But you'd
turn
remember
your back
vaguely what
on
the
it?
painting looks like.
I turned around like, yeah, that horror movie show. The guy turns around, he's like, "There's nothing there." Right? That's literally what I did. Oh my gosh.
All
How
right.
does this fucking scare me? It's a game of imagination. What are we doing?
Okay, so you're picking up your unconscious crew and dragging them to town with you.
Yeah.
I
Um,
kick them a few times first to see if they wake up, and then I'll drag them by their feet.
Yeah, I'd say they're still not waking up.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
don't
getting
want them
dragged
to get
through the
sick.
snow.
But I'm okay if they are cold and don't feel super
No,
good.
I've gotta. I mean, do we seriously want to, get them up right now?
No. And I just start dragging.
Oh, are you sure? I can get them up right now.
I got
Nope,
one of each
they
of their
have made
foots.
their bed, and now they are going to literally lie in it as we
Yes.
drag them back to town.
Yes.
So who's
Alright.
taking
Feet,
Thub? Who's
and they're
taking
dragging.
Ticket?
I think Thub is probably heavier. Yes.
Thub
I'm
is the
very
heavier
much
one.
heavier.
Yeah.
I'd assume
I would
so.
take Thub.
Despite being shorter, I am heavier.
Oh.
I'll
If
drag
you want
Thub
to take
then.
Thub, that's fine. I'll take Thicket.
That's fine.
I have an interesting question. Wait, how tall is shit, I'm forgetting the name of this character.
Wyatt? No.
Bastion?
Bastion?
Yeah, Bastion. How
Bastion.
tall is Bastion?
I don't know, like 5'5", 5'6".
5'8".
Yeah,
is what
'cause
he
I
is.
don't
Oh,
know
I'm
why
5'8".
they're having the really like funny visualization that like somebody's carrying Thicket over their shoulder, but like he's still too tall, so like his head is just being like dragged on the ground.
Are you
That's
carrying
exactly
him or
what
dragging
is
him?
happening.
Oh, I'm dragging him.
Okay. I'm dragging too. I was just making sure we were in this together.
I like
and they were
I
getting
like to
punished.
imagine that as they're fire guys, they're just melting a little path through the snow as we drag them.
Did they have any alcohol left?
Or
did they drink it all?
Thicket.
I drank
Thicket
all
would.
mine.
Thicket would have his like a
Do you
quarter.
want some?
Thicket would have like a
Morgrim?
quarter
Yes,
bottle
give
of
me
mead
some.
next to him.
Yes, here. I'll give him the rest of my vodka, whatever's
Okay.
left.
We'll share
Okay.
the vodka and meat as we drag them back to town.
Okay, both of you
Yep.
make fortitude saves then. Well, unless you'd like to voluntarily fail.
I'll voluntarily fail my first one.
Okay. So, Morgrim,
I got a 19.
you're fine. You're fine. You really want to be drunk right now, but it's not working. So you managed to get back to town. Where are you gonna try to sleep? Are you gonna try to go to where the snowmobile's parked?
Do they have a homeless shelter for these two? Because I ain't paying for their room.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sure. We'll say there's a less fortunates building is what it would be called. A
I'm
less
gonna-
fortunates building.
Should we take their stuff so it doesn't get snatched by anybody?
Yeah, we should probably take their stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will let you hold the money because we know
Yeah,
how
that's
that
probably
will turn out.
smart, actually.
Okay. We'll take their valuables and then leave them in a less fortunate house.
Okay.
What are we doing?
I guess we could
All
pay
right.
for rooms for them with their own money.
Yeah. I think we're here already.
We could, but I think they need a nice lesson on drinking.
Yeah, they won't know what
On the
happened or
job?
where they're at.
To be fair, I'm gonna look over at Wyatt. You probably could also use that lesson, but I'm not
Yeah,
about to
I've
knock you out
learned
and
it.
leave you here. So
I've
You woke
learned
up,
it
so
plenty
you-
of times.
you-
Yeah, don't worry.
Well, I don't think you
know how to-
learned it if you repeat it.
No. You see, I know to handle the swill. All right, that's what sets me apart. All right, I am a decent drunk. I'm not whatever. I motioned to the two corpses on the floor.
Corpses?
Yeah.
Yeah, Thicket and Thub are suddenly dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Completely
It's
dead.
a vigorous
The-
speech. All right.
Another one of the creatures
We're in
got
town.
him.
Maybe we can find some new
Yeah.
people to replace them.
Damn. New characters.
Damn, this one
we
was getting
just
good.
revealed all of this wonderful stuff about Thicket's background that like
Nope,
creates
dead, gone.
intrigue.
Nope, dead.
We're gonna scrap that.
100% scrap it. Too interesting.
Yep. We're actually going back to the vaults.
Yep.
Actually, Oberyn shows up all of a sudden.
Hey guys, it's me.
He's suddenly
Alakazam.
oh gosh. Great. Nameless Legacy. Blades for Hire.
So, anyways, so you're dropping them off at the homeless shelter?
Yep.
Are the Blades
okay.
for Hire still walking around? They are, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's still a thing. All right. So you drop them off at the less fortunate house. You take their things to keep them safe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And give them a little bit of scare when they wake up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right. And meanwhile, the three of you are you going to try to stay at the inn, or do you want to go stay at the stay in the snowmobile?
The inn would be lovely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably
Yes.
late. We don't want to.
Okay. Lovely. So yeah. Yeah, I'd say it is definitely quite late. Thankfully, there's still someone at the inn who can let you in and give you some rooms. So those would be I'd say because of how late it is, those would be like 3 silver for the night a piece.
Alright, I'll pay that.
Sure thing.
3 silver. There we go. That could have gone a lot better, but
Could have gone a lot fucking worse.
yeah, true.
Okay. So, you head on to sleep, and
That's what we do.
the rest of the night goes by, and you wake up in the morning. All of you wake up in the morning. Thub and Thicket, you're a teeny bit hungover in an unfamiliar place.
Oh, I forgot to treat wounds myself. Shit, never mind. Alright.
Yeah. So, Thicket and Thub, you wake up in an unfamiliar place.
Oi. What happened?
You are both surrounded by strange people who all smell pretty bad. And none of your stuff is with you.
I'm gonna call out to one of them. I'm gonna be like, "Oi, you there?
Oh,
What year is it?"
so it's 7:46 still. I think at least that's what it was yesterday.
AM or PM?
It's the morning.
Morning. Okay. Oi, big man. You awake there? I'm gonna nudge Thub.
Thub, you are nudged awake by Thicket.
What the fuck happened? Where's my fucking shit?
Oh yeah, Oh, I think we've been robbed.
Meanwhile-
Oh, not again.
Meanwhile, the other 3 wake up, nice and peacefully well rested, 2 doors down at the inn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
All right, up we get.
Beautiful new day. Let's do that prudent thing.
Okay. So, prudent thing you say, is that, what does that entail?
Collecting our buddies and going to
Yes.
going to report the fact there's a giant fucking baby monster terrorizing the town.
Who are you reporting this to?
I have no
Probably
fucking
the
idea.
Greenhouse Guild.
Yeah.
leader.
Okay.
And if Morgrim could bring that lovely painting,
I shall.
great, that'd be great.
I'm not gonna treat my wounds, so I can show them that I was wounded by this thing.
Okay. So you collect your friends, friends in massive air quotes. Would you explain to them any of what happened? Slash
Nope.
give
Yes.
them their
And
stuff
I don't
back?
give them their stuff
Oh,
back yet.
okay. All right. We're following
I
your
see how it
lead on
is.
that.
I have their stuff, so what happens when we see them? What do they say?
This is a good question. What do they say?
Because that entirely defines my
Yeah.
response.
Where's
Oi.
my shit?
I think we've been robbed.
Oh, how'd that happen?
You tell us. You were in camp with us.
You were keeping watch, weren't you?
Aye. And then, do you remember that horrific painting that Morgrim has?
No.
No.
I pull it out.
Morgrim, unfurl the painting.
Morgrim shows you all the painting, and that means I get to show you the picture again.
I point
what-
at that thing. That
what
thing
the-
was in a greenhouse.
Put it away. It's giving me a headache.
Bastion, I'm wearing a blindfold.
Then get out cranberry, goddammit.
Whoops.
Thicket is given an audio descriptory image.
Oh, I see.
No, you literally don't.
So I guess
that thing was in the greenhouse.
with that description, Thub or Thicket, would you like to make recall knowledge checks to see if you know what this thing is?
Sure.
I would like to.
Okay.
Is that just like a flat check, or is there? A
No,
bonus
it's
there?
you pick a skill that you're trained in for recall knowledge, and then you roll it.
I'll use nature.
Okay.
I'm gonna use survival,
Okay.
That is a dirty 20 for me.
and that's a 24
oh my
for
gosh.
Yeah, none of this sounds particularly familiar to either of you.
me. Oh lord!
Damn.
But Thub, it is very clearly not something natural. As if you needed to roll a check to be able to tell that.
Yeah, you know that's kind of a given there. Well, it is clearly an offense to any and all gods in existence, so I don't.
Not one of them. One of them is probably its parent, but the others, you're right.
If a god is responsible for creating this thing, we will have to kill it, but we'll get around to that.
I don't know if we really want to declare that we're in the god-killing business. I'm not sure that's going to go over super hot.
I think we're okay
No,
with this.
I heard that
No,
pays really well. You
Thub,
know.
Thub,
Yeah,
as you say that, would you have a particular deity in mind that you want to kill?
Dodoy.
I know, I'm aware of that. That's why I was asking.
I
does he
was
wanna
like, she
kill?
said, like, I don't know if we're in the god killing business. I just thought of like the god that I want to kill. And I'm like,
I'm sorry. Wait, is that your
pretty sure
backstory?
I'm in there. It's part of it.
Is this something that Thub would explain to the group currently, or is he keeping that, or are they keeping that quiet still?
Well, did Thicket ask that question out loud?
You know what? Yes. While other people were like yammering, he just like barely audibly like, "That's your backstory."
That's part of it.
Oh gosh.
Huh.
Which god? Just like as a cleric, I feel kind of like I need to know that.
That fucker silk mech.
Do I know this god?
Make a religion check.
This is definitely not one of the primary ones, obviously.
No, this is
That
definitely
is
not
a
one of the
net
normal ones.
20.
Oh
Nat 20.
gosh.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Bastion, you definitely would have heard at least a good bit at this point about the draconic deities. And Silkamek is the deity responsible for balanced dragons. So dragons who are like Thub and have gem-like skin, or scales, I should say. They owe the creation of their parents to Silkamek.
Why do you want to kill your granddad?
Because he killed his son. Right?
Your
They're-
father?
they're-
Question
they're-
mark?
Right, that's how those dragons work, right? Those are males.
They It doesn't matter. They could be male or female. You weren't born like a normal person.
Fair enough.
So-
Oh, don't make that joke. Sorry.
So their gender is up to you. You never would give me an answer for what you wanted it to be when we were writing this. So it's up to you what your draconic
All right,
parents'
so
gender
I'll
was.
just go through the backstory. What was? Well, I forget what the entire story was.
Welcome to session 0, by the way.
Shit, I didn't write it down. What was
We
the
did in
backstory,
the survey.
Cameron?
I can remember
We
it.
did in the survey. Yeah,
But it is in the
Um,
survey if you want to look for that.
Yeah, so basically what happened is that my character, and I'm explaining this in detail, or Thub is explaining this to the party as well. But what happened
I think you should explain this in character.
In character.
I feel like this is the kind of thing that you should say in character.
Yeah, can you get the
Hold on, yeah, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up so you can read it. Hold up, yeah,
Thanks.
I'm finding
a
it,
drink.
and then I will post it. I'll put it into the backstory section of your sheet.
Yeah, please do that. Will it update for me, or will I have to refresh?
It should update for you. I think it should be this one. It is this one. Okay. All right. It's very simple. It's very simple. You put so much detail into this, Jacob. It's 2 whole sentences.
Oh boy.
So it's now in your sheet.
Okay, cool. So the story goes as such. My parent was resting on a cliff one day, an ancient cliff that has been there for thousands of years.
That's how cliffs work, yes.
Yes, but then suddenly the cliff collapses. Now, why am I pissed at God for this? Well, because it must have been deliberate. This is a very sturdy cliff. And not to mention that my parent was a wing amputee.
Oh.
So it is very, very obvious that this was a deliberate attempt by my God to kill my parent. As such, I have dedicated my life to destroying this silk mech.
You don't think it was an accident?
How could it have been an accident? This was a very ancient and sturdy cliff that collapsed, that coincidentally, quote unquote, collapses when a wing amputee dragon goes to sleep on it. This is ridiculous.
I don't want to. Which parent is your parent? Like father, mother? I don't know. Or you're just parent. Parent. Okay.
That is not important.
Yeah. Okay. Obviously,
What's
it
important
isn't.
is that this god Silkemek is a bitch.
Can I
Here's
roll to see if I think that like this god can be murdered?
I have a follow-up.
Sure,
Why has a
make
follow-up
make a
question
check of
though?
your choice, Emma.
You know, I have a very important question to ask you, and please take no offense to this because this is a genuine question. But if I remember correctly, they're dragons or whatever. These big, massive, metallic gem or whatever dragons, right?
That's a 28 for
parent.
me.
Okay, we'll get to that
Right.
in a sec.
How fat was your parent?
Oh.
What a way to phrase that.
I'm debating what to do here.
I'm not implying
Honestly,
anything, by
the
the way.
funniest
I was
answer
split
would
between-
be to deck him.
Yeah, I was split between pulling out my sword and saying, "What did you just say to me, you little shit?" And... No, you know what? That's what I'm going with. What did you just say
Okay,
to me, you little shit?
So Thub,
Alright, okay.
Thub draws his sword.
Oh lord.
Oh god.
Hey, look.
So Bastion, for your religion check, from what you remember, the draconic deities, you believe, still reside on the dragon's home planet. their home planet of Epistas. From what you
so it would
remember
be like
reading,
intergalactic travel to.
You would have to do a little planet hopping. It's still in the same solar system as you, but
Okay.
it's here. Let me pull up the document so I make sure I'm remembering this correctly. But let's see. Yeah, Epistas is 2 planets further away from the sun than Imillon is. So there's 1 planet in between you and them, and from what you would have heard or read or however you would have learned this information, the dragons claim that they were created by their deities, Baltramek for order, Silkamek for balance, Karalud for chaos, and then there's the 4th one known only as the Betrayed, who nobody really has any details on. But those deities came into existence on this planet, and then immediately went to war with each other. And
sounds about right.
That's how they ended up creating the dragons as their soldiers. And Silkamek, from what you remember, Silkamek is the only one who, besides possibly the Betrayed, who isn't still technically a dragon. Baltramek and Karalud still are, at least according to the dragons, they are still in their original forms. Silkamek's original corporeal form was destroyed, and now Silkamek, their soul resides in a massive, basically a giant floating crystal in the skies of Epistas.
I
see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose not to tell Thub that.
Thub already know this.
Oh yeah, Thub would 100% know this.
Yeah, so why...
Okay. Bastion's just operating under the assumption that they are, like, not entirely sure that's true. And so she does not want to be the one to be like, hey, by the way, you know your god is an unkillable crystal on a foreign planet, right?
Oh yeah, Spelljammer.
Thub was aware of this, but he is too pissed and too stubborn to give a shit.
Too angry to die.
Local man,
carry on with whatever you're gonna do with Wyatt.
So,
get your sword out on me. Yeah.
Thub, you have your sword drawn on Wyatt. What do you do?
It's an honest question, you know. I just wanted to know if they had any health complications regarding that.
There is no health complication.
It sounds like they did. They were an amputee.
There is no health complication!
Wyatt, now
I'm
might
gonna
be
say,
one of those times where we learn to shut the fuck up.
Thub, make an intimidation check for me.
Sure, why not? If I could just find the shit that I'm trained in. There we go. Oh, I am actually trained in intimidation. That's useful.
Ooh, nice.
Dirty 20.
Ooh,
Dirty 20.
I'm scared. Oh, wait.
That is... Wyatt, you are not actually intimidated by this. You're like, okay, he might be serious, but do I give a shit?
Yeah. I mean, I honestly mourn your loss, so.
Thank you. I put away the sword.
Exactly, right? I really do. It's not easy losing a parent. It really isn't. I do question, however, a journey of vengeance that could perhaps...
While he's saying this, I slowly pull the sword back.
I still question it.
Bob slowly pulls the sword out, and Wyatt still keeps talking.
And all right, it's not going anywhere.
So, anyways, coming back to the reality of the unreality that we're in right now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give
Oop, there goes
the
gravity.
lads back their equipment and their money.
Okay.
Did I even have any equipment to take?
You did whatever was.
Oh yeah,
you had
I
a
have some
sack
loose
of
change.
coal.
You had a sack of coal. That was important.
What did
Wow,
I
it
have?
really saved Christmas.
I will say I would recommend that you probably should all get backpacks because technically, the rules
I did
for
just
sacks.
think, yeah, we need to buy a backpack.
The rules for sacks say that you know, if it has two bulk or less, you can wear it on your body. If it has more than that, then you have to carry it in one hand.
Oh.
And you have to use two hands to transfer items in and out of a
All
sack.
right.
Ah.
Keep that in mind.
So, right now, if any of you have less than 2 bulk, then it's fine. It's a pouch on your belt. You can reach into it as one action to take it out, and then another action to use whatever. But that is a thing to be aware of.
I would like to stop and get a backpack.
I would also
Okay.
like to stop and get a backpack.
Yeah, I mean,
do the same.
Do I need a backpack as a cleric? Yeah, sure.
Okay, so any of you who want a backpack, that will be 1 silver piece for a regular old backpack.
1 silver, man.
Do they
that's
have fancier
Wow.
backpacks?
Because
Because you said a regular backpack. It makes me think that
well-
there's better backpacks out there.
I mean, there's bags of holding. Let's see, how much would a bag
I
of
don't think
holding
I can afford
Bags
that.
of holding. Goodness.
Well, a type 1, because there are 4 types of bags of holding.
Oh, jeez.
Mhm.
A type 1 bag of holding costs 75 gold.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, so we
Even
can't
have a-
afford any of those. Thank you.
1 silver.
But I
for a
will
back-
take a nice normal backpack.
Okay, so Bastion's taking a normal backpack.
Yes,
Morgrim's taking a normal backpack. Thicket, normal backpack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Thub is also apparently
I
getting a
thought
normal
you said-
backpack.
Why did you say thumb? And I thought.
I said
why'd
thicket,
say
and you heard
thicket,
Thub.
And I heard thumb. What the
They
fuck
both
is
start
wrong
with the
me?
TH.
It's the TH.
And then Wyatt, are you also getting a backpack?
I already bought one, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Then yes. So that's 1 silver to each of you. And then
Make it a child-sized one, because I am a 2 feet tall or whatever. God.
then I will add backpacks into inventories. So
Yay.
I would recommend
You're a
transferring your
2
items.
foot tall man. You
Can I-
run your mouth a lot for a short man.
For a what?
For a short man.
Yeah. I gotta
Wow.
compensate somewhere.
So
Anyways.
I
Laugh!
will
Laugh!
repeat
No, I'm
again
kidding.
that I would recommend transferring items into your backpacks
Yeah.
from your sacks. And if you would like to sell your sack, it's 1 copper per sack.
Can I
I'll keep
select
it.
all of the things in my sack and move them, or do I have to move each
You
one
have to move each
individually?
one individually. I know
Can
it
I
sucks.
put my sack into my backpack?
Yes.
Sure.
I just did that.
Yeah.
How much
Black
is the
hole
sack
appears.
if I sell it?
1 copper.
1 copper. There's no point.
Nah, might as well. Well, it's a light bulk. I'll just get rid of the sack and take the copper.
Okay. And then make sure to set it as worn backpack so that it actually will take effect on your encumbrance level.
Ah,
Oh
lovely.
my gosh.
All right. So, you've acquired backpacks. What now?
We're going to.
Well, probably to report this to the Greenhouse Guild and probably the mayor. I feel like the mayor should know.
Definitely.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
That does make sense.
Okay. So, you start out, or are you all going together, or are you splitting up?
I don't see why we.
I'm just
why not
going. I don't know where
together.
anybody else is going.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, I'm
follow
going
Bastion.
with.
She has my money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go along too.
Okay.
I mean, the rest of you have now gotten your money back. the only one who's financially tethered to me is Morgrim.
Okay, so everyone's going to the Greenhouse Guild with everyone else. That's what we're
Yes,
saying.
we're
Going once,
Yeah, let's
going
go.
twice.
See Asmira.
Yep.
Sold. Okay, excellent. So you all move off together at around 8:40 in the morning, over to the Greenhouse Guild. All right. So you walk on in, and the day is definitely begun. Is in the process of beginning. Everyone's going through their morning, like team meetings and all that. And you pretty easily are able to track down the guild master. You are back, and you have brought your friends. Are you going to take me up on my offer of employment?
We will, but first we have some good news and some bad news.
Okay, do tell.
Good news. We think we know what's breaking into the greenhouses and causing the problems.
Okay, that is good news,
No, it's
theoretically.
bad news.
Bad news
no.
is it's that, and I point to Morgrim, who will, in a timely manner, roll
Yes.
out the painting so I can point.
And then do the little banner white.
Her eyes just go wide. What in all of reality is that?
We don't know. We found
You
a,
don't know, and yet you have a painting of it.
Well, we were in Yalwog.
You
She found this painting.
okay? Yes.
We
right.
come here. We stake out your greenhouses, and that waltzes out of one of them.
I have to say, I love the MMA's explanation of what just happened voice. It's one of my favorite MMA's voices.
How many voices do I possibly have?
Quite a few, but one
At
of my
least
favorite
3.
is the MMA's I'm going to explain this like you're a 5-year-old voice. It is so funny, and it only really happens in this game. I love it.
Wonderful.
Carry on.
I have explained. I point to the painting. I've pointed to the thing. I have nothing else to say.
Okay, well, I don't really know what to do with this.
Do you believe her?
I do not know.
Why would you doubt? Why would you sow seeds of doubt in our integrity?
Well,
I
right
don't
now?
know. Make
let me finish
make a
this.
diplomacy check.
Wait,
Oh
let
my
me finish.
God.
Wait. I'm trying to assist her real quick. I'm gonna
That's
say,
not how this
well,
works.
wait, let me finish
So
this.
say
This
what
is
you're saying.
Good evidence. I will literally say, is like, do you have any horses in town?
I do not think so. No.
All right, then how to explain this? And I pull out my bruised backside that's been trampled over that I haven't healed, obviously.
I don't know. You could have fallen down and landed on your ass.
And hoof marks all over it.
I don't know. Those are hoof marks. You could have fallen on a chair.
Oh God. Okay,
Do you still want me to
Make a diplomacy check.
Make a
yes,
diplomacy
please.
Yeah.
check.
make that check, please.
It's an 18.
Listen, I want to believe you because I do not know why you would lie to me about this. But frankly, I do not know you well enough to immediately trust you without more concrete evidence. Frankly, I have no idea what it is that you have shown me. For all I know, your friend here could have injured himself by falling over, and you could have looked at your painting there and said, "Oh, this will be a convincing monster story." So I'm not saying that I do not believe you. However, I'm not believing you either at this time.
All I ask is don't send anyone out to the greenhouses alone until we come back.
Okay, that is reasonable, as it is something we already practice. There are plenty of unpleasantly hungry animals out there anyways. So,
Do you know of an occult shop in town, by the way?
Do we have a what? Sorry,
Like an occult shop or a
An occult
library.
an occult shop. We do have, I think. Well, there is a small library. There is a small library over sort of on the western, sorry, not western, northeastern section of town. So that is over here on the map. If I can get my ping to work, there we go. And if you are looking for an occult shop of some kind, I do not know. That is not necessarily something that I'm particularly well versed in. I suppose you could try the temple. I know that's not occultism, but you could try the temple, see if they know anything. They might at least be able to point you in the correct direction. But I really do not know.
Well, we appreciate the help. Where do you need us to go to pick up those soil samples?
Well, not oily samples. You will be picking up a full shipment of soil. And you will have to go to Krokatuk's trading post. It is around a day and a half outside of town. If you just go south on the road, it is around halfway between here and Wilco.
That's not the direction we came, right?
No, it is along the road. I'm assuming you did not come from along the road, from what Gelder said to me. So yes,
that was more of a DM question. But
no, this is on the road.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I was just trying to hopefully figure out if it was the, abandoned trading post with the bodies.
Oh no, that was a guard outpost with the bodies.
Okay.
That was a guard outpost.
Okay. All right.
Just be aware this is a very special and important, well, not necessarily special, we order it all the time, but it is a very important shipment, so it needs to get here in one piece, please.
Yes, ma'am. We'll head out tomorrow morning. Does that sound good?
Tomorrow morning? Sure. Why not?
It is, yeah, I mean, sure. It's morning now, but...
It is morning now,
well,
this is true.
Because I want to fill in the mayor and maybe stop by the library and the temple.
Okay. I mean, I got work to do too, if, we're spending a day out.
Okay, so you are accepting the job.
Yep.
And so you will be receiving, you are supposed to be picking up 4 bags of soil. You've been given basically a voucher to give to the shop's proprietor. And you will be receiving 20 gold pieces for each bag of soil that you successfully bring to town.
20 gold pieces a piece or 20 gold pieces total per bag?
20 gold pieces total per bag. So the bag is you bring one bag back, you get a total of 20 gold pieces.
Not bad.
Okay. I don't know what horrors you're going to inflict to try and get rid of these bags of soil, but
yeah,
okay.
I'm a little concerned about that now, that there's a chance that all of them are going to come back. I'm like, I didn't really think about it that way.
The wording of this kind of horrifies me, but I'm going to choose to move past it.
It's
oddly
fine.
specific, yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
Many things. So many fucking things.
So what is the game plan now?
All right. I want to send either someone to go discuss with the mayor what we discovered at the greenhouses. Like, if we want to split up, or we can go all together, I don't care. But there's just like a list of like 3 things that I think that we should do before we go.
Look, I'm not a talker, so I'll just hang around someone who is.
Sorry, what was the suggestion?
So, go tell the mayor,
Mhm.
go to the library, go to the temple.
Yeah, I feel like we should tell the mayor first and foremost.
All
Whatever.
right, let's go to the mayor.
Okay, we're all staying together then.
Okay. You head on over to the town hall. And upon entering, you are met by a Cloudvale receptionist. Yeah, what can I do for you today?
Any chance that we could just have a brief meeting with the mayor?
He's pretty booked up for the day, you know, he just got back into town and all, but if you give me a name, I can ask.
Bastion Parker and the other people who saved his life?
All right, honey, all right, I'll go ask. I'll be back in a moment.
Thank you.
She wanders off in the back, comes back a few minutes later. Oh, he says he's got a couple of minutes between meetings for you. Head on back.
Great, thank you.
You enter the mayor's office, and Gilbert is there behind his desk. He's very much cleaned himself up. He's got fresh clothes on, and he just beams at you. All right, what can I do for you?
Gilbert, you know how you noticed that damage to the greenhouses coming into town?
I didn't notice that, no.
You didn't? Never mind. You know how there's a bunch of problems with the greenhouses, which is kind of the whole function of the city?
I think I heard something about it, yeah.
Right. Well, we staked out the greenhouses last night, and we think we found at least one of the things that's causing it.
Okay.
And it's a horrific beast, and no one should get near it until we can come back and help, rid the town of it for good.
Okay. All right then. What is this that we're dealing with so that I can tell the gods what to look out for?
Morgrim?
I will share the painting.
Huh. Well, that's a funky looking fella.
Yes, it is.
What is it?
We're still
though?
working on the name.
Okay. Well then, I guess I'll have someone head on over to the gods and tell them to look out for a weird centaur thing.
Don't station anyone out there.
I'll let them decide what they want to do.
They're gonna get killed.
We'll see. They're pretty good at their jobs.
Okay. Alright, well, we're heading out of town for a few days to pick up a soil shipment.
Alright then. Good luck with that, and I'll see you when you come back.
We'll see you then. Alright.
Alright, you exit the mayor's office. Where to now?
Alright, do we want to start at the library or the temple?
Which one's closer?
The temple is on the way to the library, actually.
Alright, let's go to the temple.
Okay, you head on over to the temple. And it's a pretty big building. It only looks to be one story, but it also appears to be made out of petrified trees, which have been grown out of the ground, which you believe would line up with the whole Elmstrong deity of nature thing. And as you enter in, you are greeted by a hobgoblin person.
Ah, welcome. What can I do for you, my friends?
Hello. How do we explain this?
Just ask.
Wyatt, you're more of an established man of the cloth. Have you got perhaps a way to explain this?
What about the monster attacking the greenhouses? Do you want to know what it's called or what?
Sure, that's a series of words that kind of gets the job done.
Yeah, sure. They turn over to the hobgoblin.
They kind of just look at you a little funky, but the warm smile doesn't leave their face.
Right. Look, there's a giant monster attacking the greenhouses.
Okay.
Do you recognize that creature? And I point to Morgrim.
I pull
Point
it
to
out
Morgrim.
again.
Yeah.
I love that we've turned you into the Vanna White
Yes.
of this
Yeah.
horrifying flesh centaur.
I do not think that I've seen anything like that before.
Cool. Well, it's attacking this town, so
Yes, that's...
there you go.
That is definitely not a child of the deep green.
No.
Well, we would happily see it eliminated. If it is causing this trouble with the greenhouses, there is not much presence of the deep green here on Salter, so we will aid however we can. But I'm not sure there is much we can do.
Do you have any expert of the occult who might know more?
Here we do not, but you could go over to the Hunting Key. It is a little shop on the other side of town. They might have what you are looking for.
Well, alright then. Anyone else got thoughts, ideas?
Questions for the priest person?
No. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Is the priest somebody that would know anything about, like, the Soul of Frost? Like, looking at it big picture?
Oh, yeah.
Would you show it to them? Like, specifically show it to them?
Yeah, why not? Oi.
The priest.
Yes, my friend. What can I do for you?
On top of, the other things, you wouldn't happen to know anything about, something called the Soul of Frost, would you? And I'm going to, show him the now, I guess, blue gem in my chest.
The priest who would have told you their name is Duldrum at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Says,
I do not think that sounds familiar, nor does that look familiar to me. I apologize. I cannot be of more assistance.
Oh, no, it's no trouble.
It definitely does feel...
and they reach their hand sort of close to it and close their eyes.
It does feel in tune with this land.
Aye, well, that's something. Appreciate the help.
So we need someone with ancestral knowledge.
Alright, where to now?
Do you want to go to the hunting shop or the library?
The library was closer, wasn't it? You said the
And
hunting
it's
shop
it's not a hunting shop. It's it's called the
Hunting
Haunting
Key.
Key.
Oh,
It's
haunting. I thought it was
Oh,
haunting.
haunting.
okay.
Oh my god.
That makes... Oh, is that that's the occult shop?
Yes,
I
Oh,
see.
it is.
Okay,
that's over here.
see,
the
I wasn't
library
sure
is
why
up
you
here.
were recommending that we go to like a hunters club.
No.
But I was
Hey.
like, I don't know.
Maybe someone there's like seen some stuff, you know?
Yeah,
Hunters see a
that
lot.
was my thought. I was like, that's not the direction I was gonna take, but okay.
No. Apologies.
Yeah, crazy occult world. You know, there's like, you know,
So-
you hunt giant animals, horrible
Where
monsters.
did you say you were going next?
We were trying to ascertain which is closer.
library's
The
closer.
library is very definitely closer.
All right, I think what we need is going to be at the haunting key, but let's just swing by the library anyway.
Okay. So you swing by the library. It's a very small building. Smaller, honestly, than most of the houses around here. And as you go in, it appears to be only like 2 or 3 rooms. The walls are lined with bookshelves. Just completely full bookshelves. And there's even a few stacks of loose books around. Would you be looking for anything in particular?
Creepy monsters 101.
Yeah, anything about the god of monsters,
Way or wind.
when anything about like kind of like folklore about the area, like stories of like creepy things, that kind of thing.
Okay. So I guess if you're looking for things about Wend, then I would say that would be a religion check. If you're looking for folklore, I would say that would be either society or occultism.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
And
my
I should also
religion
note
was
that this is the kind of thing that you're going to need to spend like several hours doing. Like the researching is going to take several hours, so I don't know if you want to maybe send people to different places.
Yeah, I'll probably send a crew over to the other shop, I guess.
Okay, so who's researching in the library and who's going to the shop? Let's start with the library. Bastion's in the library. Who else is going to stay in the library?
You said
I
it
can't
was
read.
This is true.
Religion, only like religion or occultism were the only
Religion,
checks?
occultism, society.
Oh, society. I'm not
Religion, occultism, and societies.
trained
Religion,
in any
occultism,
of those.
society.
Can I help her
can
even
help.
if
What's
I'm
the
not
difference? Am I right?
What's wisdom?
Uh,
What's intelligence?
I mean, I would say you could try. You don't have to necessarily be trained in this.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, how does assisting work? Is just like
You are allowed to go to the other location.
I mean, yeah, I feel like it'd be better if one person helps you out with this.
So I would say in this scenario, we're not going to use the aid rules because it doesn't work. So you would just make your own independent check, especially since there are 2 separate topics that you could be researching here. So I'd say Bastion's probably doing one and then the other person's doing the other.
Okay. What are you
Well-
researching, Bastion?
I was researching religion.
All right.
So Bastion
What
is
should I
researching the
research?
deity.
What should I research?
Occultism, I imagine.
All right. Occultism, that is.
Okay. So Morgrim, are you also going to stay and help with this research, or are you going to go with? Are you going to go down to the haunting key?
I will go with the get to the haunted keys. Since I had the picture, I will show the picture.
Okay.
That seems fine.
Be the Vanna White silent picture shower.
All right. So Thicket, I'm assuming, is going down to the haunting key,
Yes.
and Thub, are you also going to the haunting key, or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Lovely. All right. So we'll start out simple with religion check from Bastion and an occultism or society check from Wyatt.
All right.
All right. When I rolled my religion check, it was a nat 20.
Nice.
When I rolled my religion check, it was a 9.
Okay.
Your occultism check?
My occultism,
Wyatt,
my occultism.
As you're reading through, you're looking for folklore, for different stories of around the town that might tell you something about this. You're not finding jack shit. You're not even interested in this, so it's really difficult to focus on anything. You kind of end up taking a little nap on one of the books by accident.
Yeah. Took a little bit of too much of a little sippy sip from my little flask.
Meanwhile, Bastion, you have much better luck. You find a book titled The Children of Wend, which details the various creatures created by, thought to at least have been created by the deity Wend. And we'll get to exactly what you find in a moment as we go down to the other crew who is at the Haunting Key currently. So the three of you, you approach this very small store with a little instead of a sign in front of the door, there's a stone obelisk with the name of the store carved into it. And as the three of you enter, you are just hit with a wave of incense. Thicket, it like overpowers all of your senses.
Oi!
Like completely. And you are greeted by a goblin woman.
Oh, customers, what can I do for you, my friends? Huh?
Is my hearing overpowered too?
No. You would have just sort of been like really disoriented by walking in the door.
Gotcha. Hello there. Oh God, that's the what was that? That wasn't his voice. What the?
He's so disoriented that his accent changes.
Huh.
This isn't Karak.
I'm so disoriented.
So we're in another realm.
Yeah.
Sneezes, you know.
I think he gets multi-personality disorder when he gets hungover.
Hello there. How's it going?
It's going quite all right. What can I do for you?
Oh, you will. We were hoping you could answer a couple of questions for us.
Okay, about?
We're dealing with a horse thing. A horse baby thing.
She sort of just looks back and forth between all of you.
Okay, you're gonna have to be more descriptive than that.
Yeah, look,
I'll pull up.
I'm gonna like get a turn back. I was asleep for most of the encounter. I don't know why
You were asleep for the whole encounter. I pull out the picture.
Okay,
This-
you pull out the picture.
Thing has been attacking the greenhouses.
The goblin blinks a few times.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
And I would say, we'll say around the same time is when Bastion and the other crew are learning this information. You would be learning that this is a creature definitely birthed of Wend. It is horrible, horrible thing known officially. The name given to it by followers of Wend is Hermanthony. But most people just call them...
Hermanthony?
It's from a very old tongue.
That's like a cat's name.
The followers of Wend have their own sort of ancient language that they use, and unless you drink up the knowledge of Wend, then you are not going to have any idea what that even means. But the common name given to these creatures is Heart Eater.
Oh.
Because their entire purpose is seemingly to sow discord throughout the world, and they feed on the hearts of humanoids after seasoning them by instilling fear or other negative emotions, and they proceed to then once their prey is seasoned enough, they will rip the heart from their chest and eat it whole.
I was afraid you were gonna elaborate on what you meant by seasoning.
See, I thought the heart being eaten was metaphorical sort.
Oh no, it's very, very literal. And I would say, Bastion, with your lovely nat 20 there, you would actually find a little bit more detail in the book that typically these creatures are solo hunters, but whenever they're able to, they will form a pack. And nobody's entirely sure why they do this, because they've never been allowed to. Whenever a pack is discovered, it is almost immediately destroyed. Because what they will do is they will raid. They will go throughout their entire territory, devouring hearts, and then they will go back to their lair, and they will proceed to vomit up their partially digested meals into a pit. And nobody knows why. Not even the followers of Wend know why, because these creatures have never been allowed to finish whatever it is that they're doing.
So if it's an individual, it doesn't do the weird vomit pit?
No, not that anyone is aware of. This is only something they do once they have created a pack.
And does it say anything about how to identify when there is a pack?
There does not appear to be any way to specifically identify it unless you are attacked by multiple of them at once.
Cool.
Otherwise, there will be pretty much no evidence until you actively see them together, or if you come across the vomit pit. Like, those are the only ways that you'll actually be able to tell that they've grouped up.
Awesome. Here's hoping we don't come across the vomit pit.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling we're going to find the vomit pit.
So, is there anything that the folks at the occultism shop would like to do? Purchase, questions to ask?
I mean, I will take a brief perusal through the shop to see if they have anything interesting that is cheap.
Okay, what are the things that you would consider interesting?
I don't know.
Why do you do this to me?
I don't know
swear to
what
God,
cool
people.
things would be.
I'm gonna make a new rule. If you guys are gonna ask me a question like that, you need to at least have some general idea of what you're looking for, so that I can filter the massive fucking list of items.
She doesn't have her money, so she's good.
Okay. Thicket or Thub, would either of you like to purchase anything? Going once.
I don't think I have the gold to buy anything right now.
Okay. Going twice.
Actually, you know what?
I'm probably.
Does he have any talismans or potions available that might be of use to me?
Potions, probably not. Talismans, maybe. Give us a tick. What's your price range?
Let's say 5 gold to start.
5 gold.
All right.
Shrink it
Hold
as
on,
the
hold on
magic
a second.
power.
Let's-
15 gold. 15 gold.
15 gold. Okay. Let me see.
That's all I got.
Let's see. well, for just looking at talismans, and let me set the level accordingly. Okay. Oh, actually, 5 gold might be able to get you something.
Oh.
Let's see. Okay, so, okay. So yeah, there would be a couple of interesting looking things here. The first one that sort of piques your interest is something called a potency crystal, which you affix to a weapon and you activate it in order to turn that weapon into a +1 striking weapon for the rest of your turn.
Oh.
So, and these talismans, the item type are consumables. So you affix this to a weapon, you use it once, and it crumbles to dust.
Okay, that's
but
cool.
You basically get 1 turn of having a +1 striking weapon. The other interesting thing that you see, actually, everything here that I'm seeing is under 15 gold. The highest price is 12.
Beautiful.
So, let's see, other things that you might be interested in. Well, there's a wolf fang, which you would affix to your armor, and you can activate that to trip an opponent. And they will fall extra hard and take some damage from that. There's another thing called Hunter's Bane, which you affix to your armor, and you activate it when an undetected enemy hits you with an attack. So basically when someone surprise attacks you. And it's a ring of dried leaves that allows you to sense the exact location of your attacker, making it hidden instead of undetected.
Oh.
Wow.
That that might not be too bad. How much is that? And what does it go on?
6 gold. The Hunter's Bane is 6 gold, and it affixes to armor.
Fixes to armor. Okay.
So it would affix to, it could affix to clothing. I would.
Okay,
say.
I was about
you
to
could affix
ask.
it to your clothing.
And then what's the range on that?
There's no range on it. It's just you activate it as a free action when an undetected enemy hits you with an attack. And it does require being trained in survival. That is another thing I'm seeing. You need to be trained in survival to use it.
Oh, trained survival. Okay. I think I am actually.
You are.
Yes, I am. Yeah, I mean, like that sounds pretty useful if we're gonna be hunting stuff. So you said, hang on, let me pull up the item myself. But you said Hunter's Bane.
Thub, is there anything that you'd be looking at?
I think I'm good, honestly.
Quick question. Yeah.
Yes, Wyatt.
Travel light
Sorry.
here.
All right. Fob's travel. I'm at the store right now, right?
No, you're the library.
Oh, I'm the library. Shit.
Bastion and Wyatt are still at the library.
All right. Bastion and White still. Okay.
Yeah, you know, I think I'll take it.
Okay, I have now added that to your inventory.
Sweet, and that was 6 gold.
6 gold, yes.
Okay, and then are there any? I guess are there any that aren't like that? You know, I've spent too much time on this. I'm fine with what I have.
Okay. All right then. In that case, I would say the crew would meet up a few hours later and compare notes, share all the information that you've learned.
Yeah.
What is your next plan for the day, as it is around 2:50 p.m.?
I'm gonna go ahead and buy some healing potions.
Okay, you find a little shop that sells healing potions.
Are we setting off today, or are we starting off tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. Okay.
Okay. So if you want a normal healing potion, a normal or minor healing potion, that'll be 4 gold.
Okay. Remind me what the next level up is.
The next level up is lesser, which is 12 gold.
Okay. I will take 3 of the minor then.
3 minor healing potions. All right, lovely. Anyone else? Once, twice. Okay, what is your objective next? So I can plan accordingly for what we're gonna do next session. Please, dear God, tell me what you want to do.
We set off.
Yeah,
We
I
set
guess
up-
go to Hetrick and set out, or
Yeah.
sleep and then set out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hunt.
Okay.
I
So
imagine we inform Hetrick as well about our plan.
okay. So
For the evening, yeah.
Thub is saying that he wants to hunt the creatures, I'm assuming, and the rest of you are gearing up to go collect soil.
Well, I'm not gonna go alone. So
Uh,
I'll do what they're doing.
why don't we? I think we should start with the soil, so that we don't split the party, while trying to fight that fucking thing.
There we go. There we go. All right.
Yeah, and also, we build some more credence. The more people it attacks and kills, the more people get worried. Ha ha ha, right? Gods.
So as you set off to go inform Hetrick of your plan and get yourselves ready for whatever's next, that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Woo!
Wowee!
All right.
So
Horror, and we went through just standard shopping episode, horror episode.
Bastion, how are
that
you
was
feeling?
a lot.
Why do the gods do this?
Morgrim, how are you feeling?
And I was just thinking about that creepy monster a lot.
Fair. So have I, honestly.
Yeah, you fucking would.
Greg keeps posting different things, and I knew they were coming, but by God,
The
man.
best part is you don't see them in color because I'm the one responsible for coloring them.
Oh.
Thicket, how are you feeling?
I'm just lovely.
So Thicket is in the greatest depression of his entire life. Got it.
That sounds about
not
right. I
Casual
wouldn't blame
existential
him.
crisis.
Yeah. Thub, how are you feeling?
You know, I should probably get another bottle of mead before we go out hunting this thing again.
No, you can get it after.
I do want to remind Thub of something from the little survey. One of the things listed as least favorites is wine.
Oh.
It's grape wine. It's grape wine. It's different.
Yeah, grape wine. There you go. See?
Just a thing to be aware of. Especially for your reasoning. If you look at your dislikes real quick, if you look at your reasoning for why you don't like wine. Wyatt, how are you feeling? Wyatt?
Oh, I'm thinking. It's a whole different day, a whole different set of shit.
Mm-hmm. True that. And how are we all feeling as players?
I'm thinking about that creepy monster.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, why have you done this?
But also, I want to say, you built that tension so well. I'm not even joking. My watch told me I needed to chill out. My smartwatch told me you need to go to a relaxing environment.
No, because the two characters getting drunk and then being asleep is such like horror movie shit. I was half expecting one of them to like be like standing over us.
Yeah, right. I was expecting that too. I was like, oh, it's gonna fucking charge at us, and then the rest of the party is just gonna ditch us, and then one of us is gonna get kicked in the fucking head by this thing. No, but you know what? How I'm feeling, Cameron. I'm in the middle of looking up therapists in Burlington.
Honestly, couldn't hurt.
Okay, but here's the extra funny thing about this creature is this is the weird ass thing that I made in Hero Forge like a year ago.
Oh my god!
And Emma named it Hermanthony.
Are you kidding?
I knew. I was like, Hermanthony sounds way too specific to not have some stupid reason.
Oh my god. Yeah, he was on social media. Oh my
Yep.
god.
This
On
was
social media.
This was the Hermanthony.
He's here.
Final form of the Hermanthony.
Wow, his head kind of looks like the Glob Glob Gab Glab.
We want to give a special shout out to our first member on Buy Me a Coffee, Jane Meyer. Thank you so much for your support, Jane. It really means the world.